Just keep up the good work, Milo.
Right
I mean, it's not like these buttons are hurting anybody, so.
Facts.
Interaction just like, oh God, why?
So we're just cool. We tried. And then
finally get the door open, and there's just a dead body on the other side.
Gonna come back.
Thank you, guys. I don't know if I can keep any of that or not. It doesn't really matter. Welcome back to Fairly Adventurous. We are here with indigestion. Excuse me. Sorry about that.
Redness. There we go.
Special guest, indigestion.
Special guest, indigestion. We are here with...
I'm back with a mustache.
He's back. I know. Oh, wow.
He's back.
Whoops. Chase is back. We did say last week that he wouldn't be joining us anymore for reasons, but he's devoted to at least getting this season done. And maybe he'll be back for next season. Maybe he won't. I don't know. We'll talk about it back then. It's 3:00 somewhere, specifically where Chase is. But we have Chase, we have Larry, we have Josh, we have Andrew, and we have Quiet Melvin. We do not have a Terrax, a lizard. Levi is out this week. Hopefully he'll be back next week. And hopefully this will be our second to last episode this season. Where we left off, you guys had taken a hard fight. And I haven't told any of you this, but if you guys are viewing this, you know, I forgot to record my computer screen last week. So...
First the audio, now the entire screen?
Entire screen's just black.
Crazy.
You're going to have to use your imagination.
I have a plan, and hopefully if you guys are watching this, the plan went out regularly okay from the last episode.
I vote that you hand animate everything.
We can all come together and pantomime everything that happened.
Little stick figures.
Yeah. Yeah, I have...
Soft puppets!
I have figured out the problem. The problem was I just didn't turn desktop recording on OBS, so that's fixed, I think. Hold on, double checking.
I was going to say, is it on now?
Yes, we're good. Just double checking that. Anyway... That problem seems to be fixed, and audio is fixed, so that won't happen this time. But where we left off, you guys had a pretty tough encounter in the animal pens. You guys did, however, successfully bring down the spectral barrier, preventing you from moving out of the pens and moving forward in you think you're in the right place, this dungeon-like area of the Blackstone Mansion. And that is where we will pick up, actually. We'll just go right into it. Let me get you guys a visual.
Were there any rest or anything?
You guys have not taken any rest as of yet, although I do highly suggest that you do that.
I'm feeling great.
Yeah.
Yeah, I opened up my character sheet.
Milo probably needs to have a sit.
And it seems I got just hurt a little bit.
Everyone got hurt a little bit.
Chase actually got out without any damage.
That's right. You used him as the action for pretty much the entire thing.
Rock for me.
I felt like if I control somebody else's character, I feel far less cavalier with their lives than I do with my own. So
I'm feeling fantastic.
Yeah,
I took 11 points of damage and he took nothing.
Okay.
Am I good on all my key? Well, I guess we're resting. Never mind.
Let's say you have one key down. I think no free uses of your dragon breath left, but
okay.
We also,
well,
if we get a chance to rest, great. But if not, I was actually looking forward to trying out the uncanny metabolism feature for the first time.
Well, yeah. I mean, if you guys will
level up. Did we level up since I've been?
No, we did not level up.
Okay,
we're still level 4.
Did I use a lay on hands?
Don't think so.
Oh,
I don't remember. I'd
Yeah.
rather just rest.
Yeah, I mean, you guys will have the opportunity for a short rest. No long rest while you're in the dungeons, but in the short rest, yes. Okay, so you guys collectively walk out of the pens through about 30 feet or so of a worked stone tunnel. And you come out into an area that is lit by torches, but rather than fire, they're gems. It's it's like someone cast the light cantrip on them.
Mhm.
I just didn't put them in because I forgot to. But this room is considered well lit. You walk in, and there seems to be some type of elevator contraption in front of you, with a crank. It appears that you would assume would be able to lift you up. You can also see frescoes on the room, at the back of the room, and then racks of what appear to be weaponry from this angle. And I will let you guys take it from there.
All right. Well, what? So these frescoes, can we see them? Since it is so well lit, can we see easily what's on them from here, or should we get closer?
I mean, not really.
To
Yeah,
actually-
you'll want to get a little bit closer, especially since there's stuff in your way.
Wow, I think that's a good idea.
I guess I'm over here now.
Oh gosh, what? I forgot I still had control of that. Whoops.
If Andrew ever wanted to just ruin this game, he has control of basically everyone's characters now.
At least all of the monks.
Dance for me, my puppets.
Who played my character?
Josh did.
Nice.
We hugged it out.
All right.
Nice.
Renshaw, you go to the one on the right.
Yep.
Okay. On the right section, it shows kind of the remnants of a battle and a goblin trying to steal a bag of something while a fighter hits them with a longsword.
Okay.
Chase, if you're looking at the one on the left section depicts a bugbear hitting some type of armed fighter across his shield with a morning star, while another goblin takes aim with a bow and arrow.
So the bugbear was hitting the fighter across the shield with what?
A morning star.
Okay.
Now, before we go to the middle one, Milo, that rack of weapons that you're coming up with is appears to be shields, all wooden shields. Auric, let me check yours. Apologies. Auric, that is a stack of spears. However, as you're looking at it, you notice the tips are not metal. They're wooden. And then Aura, the one is you're looking at the one over there. That is a rack of long swords. But again, as you get closer, you realize they're all wooden. They seem to be practice weaponry. And then the middle fresco that you're looking at there is depicting something. Okay, a fighter skewering one goblin with a spear while another goblin has jumped on his back.
These visions, holy.
It's been a
Round
while.
two, fight.
It's been a while.
Is the
These
mustache getting in the
visages.
way?
Yeah, a little bit. These visages, do you think we need to recreate them?
Well, I mean, that seems like a pretty decent conclusion. We have 3 separate battles here depicting different weaponry and whatnot, and a room full of racks of weapons and shields and whatnot. Question is this like literally try to recreate each scene, or do we just need to make sure that we have like the predominant items from each one to carry into the next area?
I don't know. We can try by gathering the weapons and shields that are depicted and going from there, is there like specific patterns? Are there different shields?
In the frescoes, not that you notice. No.
Looking at the fresco, the one that I'm in front of,
Yes.
the long sword that the fighter is wielding, does it look like there might be a depression to like put a long sword in there? Like, is this a like slot the items into the fresco type situation?
You can very easily tell that it is not a depression. No.
Okay.
The
Wanted to
round
rule that out.
peg goes in the square hole.
It does not appear to be like a key and lock situation necessarily.
Okay. All right. Just wanted to make sure that again, wanted to rule that out.
Well, let's gather up what we think may be necessary.
All right.
What's in this one?
That one is a rack of short swords.
Now, are they all identical swords?
Yes, I mean within reason, right? Like there's small differences between them, but they all seem to be the same pattern and design.
Okay.
Let's over here.
That is a rack of morning stars, and again, they're all wooden. Like I mean, a morning star is mostly wooden, but with the studs being, of course, metal.
Right.
That's not the case with these. They seem to be worked, etched in.
All right.
Okay, so can we go through left to right one more time of the actual depictions?
So
the
left
depictions,
fresco.
yes. The
left. I'll let you.
Yeah, I mean, if you could repeat it, that's great and that's impressive, and I'm proud of you. But I have it right here.
I took notes.
The left section depicts a bugbear hitting a fighter across his shield with a morning star, while another goblin takes aim with a bow and arrow. On the middle section,
star, one shield, one bow.
On the middle section, a fighter skewers one goblin with a spear, while another goblin has jumped on his back. And on the right section, a goblin tries to steal a bag of something, while a fighter hits them with a longsword.
Okay. So Morningstar, shield, bow, spear, sword.
Yep.
What is on this rack?
That rack is another rack of shields.
Okay.
Are both racks of shields identical shields?
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
At least in design, of
Correct.
course. Like I, same thing. Some of them might be chipped. Some of them might be slightly bigger than the others, just because of the way they were crafted. But yes, they're the same design.
So we have two racks of shields. Got morning stars here, short swords here, long swords here, spears here. So there isn't a rack with bows or like arrows or anything.
Correct.
Have we checked?
Spears are here.
All six.
Long swords are here.
Oh, sorry. Okay, I
Okay,
got
so
that.
swords.
Got that mixed up.
So we only have sword, shields, and morning stars. Okay.
What am I looking at right here?
That is the elevator contraption. It appears there's posts here, and you can see like rope structures coming off of what appears to be a crank here.
Gosh.
Almost assuredly, without even making a check, you assume if you crank, elevator go up.
Okay.
Gotcha. Before we get too in depth, should we go ahead and do our short rest?
Well, there doesn't seem to be anything particularly dangerous about this room. Perhaps it would be wise to take a short rest here and gather our strength before moving onward.
OOC. It's only warlocks that get spells back on short rest, correct?
That is correct.
Okay. Never mind.
Did I use any spells
I
or
don't
dragon
know.
breaths? Last.
I think you used a couple. I think you used your dragon breath. Josh?
No,
No, that was just all the
not-
monks
I don't
that got
think
to
he
use
used
it.
yeah. We monks were using our dragon breath, but I don't think. We didn't use
The
your
rest
dragon
of
breath
us
last
kinda
time.
watched the monks run around.
I was just going
So we didn't
to
really do anything.
suggest a detect magic in the room, but if you don't want to burn a spell slot, that's completely understandable.
I can detect magic.
Up to
I
you.
keep pulling up the Bible app when I'm trying to pull up the D&D book, the spell book.
Like I didn't remember paladins getting detect magic in 2014.
I can't remember what my
Yeah, it's on there. It's on the Paladin
Huh.
spellbook.
What can I say? I'm definitely guilty of viewing paladin spell slots as just being fuel for smites.
That's
so.
fair.
Spell slots? You mean smite slots?
Yeah. Well, and it's like
Pretty
you listen to all the like 2024 PHP stuff about the Paladin come out from Wizards, and they're like spellcasting just such a huge part of this class. I'm like,
right. It
I
is.
mean, okay, yeah, smiting for sure.
I
Alright.
mean,
That's
I'm gonna
a
stand
take
right,
of all time.
I'm gonna stand right in the middle of the room here. That way I get my 30 feet around me,
Okay,
and I'm going to cast detect magic.
you're gonna cast detect magic. Okay, I'm just gonna review the spell real quick. Three feet of wood dirt. You sense the presence of magic within 30 feet. You sense the magic in this way. You can use your action to see a faint aura around any visible creature or object in the area that bears magic, and you learn at school magic. Okay. Let me just remind myself. Of the schools real quick. So you do detect magic on the frescoes.
Ooh.
All of the frescoes are giving off a faint aura of magic.
All right.
They each seem to be giving. I'm going to say they're each giving off a slight. You get a sense of conjuration magic coming off them. Specifically, the auras are not. The auras are not the entirety of the frescoes. They seem to be centered on one specific area of each fresco. On the left, you're getting a sense closer to where the bugbear in the human. Is that the one that's on the left? Sorry, just double checking.
Yes.
Yeah, you get a sense that the magic is the aura is emanating from the bugbear in the human location.
Okay.
On the center one, it's coming from the goblin that's being. I think this is the one that's being speared. Is that correct?
Yes.
And then
back
I'm sorry.
And that's the one. The middle one's the one with the goblin on the back of.
No, that's the right one.
That is that one. One's getting speared, and then the goblin is jumping on his back as well. There's two goblins in that one, and then the one on the right, it's coming from the area closest to where the goblin is getting hit with the long sword.
Okay.
And that is that's all that you're getting from the frescoes.
Is the aura a certain shape on them, or?
Tough to tell. It's certainly emanating outward, and it's in the areas that I just mentioned, and it gets weaker as it gets out. So you could say that it's vaguely spherical.
Okay.
But it's not a perfect sphere. It's much more. But that's you could if you were to have to describe it, that's how you would describe it.
Alrighty. So I describe it as that.
Okay.
Interesting. So the frescoes themselves are magical. Perhaps we should do some more experimentation after we take a moment to rest. You mentioned that the magic involved might be some sort of conjuration.
Yes. But before we rest, because I'm only good for 10 minutes on this. Yes, this detect magic. So
I don't think we're going to be getting much more information. But if you would like to, before we rest, we could give it a go. I do think we need to recreate these battles, perhaps.
yeah. I go ahead and point out the exact spots where the auras are on each one, just so that way, if we do this short rest and I can't detect it anymore, I don't have to waste another slot.
All right. Well,
I'm not as worse for wear as some, so I can take watch on the first leg of this rest.
Excellent.
Although our short rest only what, like 15, 30 minutes or something like that.
technically an hour.
Okay.
And what is the benefits of the short rest again? Just health?
So
You
you
can
can roll
expend-
hit dice. Sorry.
I was gonna say you. I mean, listen. I know you know it, so you can double check me here. You can expend hit die. You can spend that hour doing light activity. So if you have stuff you need to get done that's not especially strenuous, you can do that. And then also, if you have any resources in your character, you get them back if they're short rest resources. So the like the fighter, for example, would get second wind back. I don't know.
We monks get our
We get
discipline
key.
points back.
Yeah.
I don't know
I
if the paladin
think-
gets anything.
I think
Maybe
channel
Channel
divinity.
Yeah, but I don't think
Yeah.
he's used channel divinity, so
Yeah, so it wouldn't matter.
And
And if you do expend hit dice to heal up, as a reminder, you can choose any number to expend, and for each one that you expend, you roll the die and you add your con mod to whatever you roll, and that's how much you would heal.
Yeah.
So
So I have 31 out of 40 health. What should I do?
if you have 31 out of 40 health, I would say if you expend a hit die, just probably one hit die should be enough. What's your con mod?
+2.
Plus
Okay.
2? I mean, yeah,
You
you're rolling a
have
D10 plus 2.
yeah, you'd have an expected roll of 7.5.
Which
So
will get you dang close.
yeah,
So
I
that said,
And
you
can
should
roll
have
one
4
and
hit
then
die.
decide to roll the other.
That's true.
Is this what we're going with? Is a short rest?
You can literally expend 1 hit die at a time until you decide I'm done.
yeah. So keep going until you want. Don't stop till you get enough.
And what
out.
happens if I run out of hit die?
You just
Then
can't
no more healing.
heal on a short rest
Until you
you've
take a long
taken
rest.
A long rest.
And then you get
And
half
then-
your number of hit die back.
That's one thing I'm looking forward to in 2024. You get them all back.
Honestly, we can just say that for the challenge dungeon, for the sake of that, honestly, we'll just say that that's how
Oh,
we'll do it.
thank you. So gracious, DM.
All right.
Thank you.
Let's say in the 2014 rules, there really isn't much else you're going to use your hit die on. I think 2024 there are ways to spend your hit die to do other things, but it also depends on class and whatnot.
I was gonna say I didn't see anything, but
So-
Interessante.
He did say
Uh,
he
Yeah, I think. Methinks. I'm still reading the rules myself. I'm still in the process of memorizing those rules. I'm not. I'm not claiming to be a rules expert for 2024 just yet.
anyways,
I'm
Hang
going to
out
expend a hit die or
in
two as well because I'm hurting.
the entrance area, just being alert and kind of meditating, keeping my ears open.
all right. You do hear barking behind you, Mon, but not like like they're howling, chasing, not like a hunt. You wouldn't think. It's just the sound of a dog park essentially behind you.
I'm just not going to ask questions.
I would say you could watch last week's episode, but you really can't. You can only listen.
Someone did a bad.
I'm an idiot.
I'm going to leave it at just the 1 hit die. I was able to get 9 hit points back. I'm only 2 off from full. That's pretty good.
He dies
feels
because
decent.
he dies.
All right, those 2 hit points. Curses my kingdom for 2 hit points.
Hey, I don't care what game you're playing. Health is a resource.
That's right. So long as you still have at least one.
If I have more than the person I'm against, that's all that matters.
You play black in Magic, don't you?
I've never played Magic.
Oh, that's very much the mentality of
plays
somebody who runs that color.
Listen, he only plays Pokemon where the best status is dead.
That is the best status.
Stab.
All right. The hour goes on. No problems. No nothing. I would say you guys could it would be light work if you guys wanted to continue to investigate these frescoes even during the short rest. It's not like unless you guys plan on starting to lift the entire racks of weapons up. Walking
weapon at a time.
Yeah, one weapon at a time. Walking around is not really going to do anything. So you guys can, while the short rest is going on, you can continue to look at
What
stuff.
the heck? Oh, wait, hang on. This is the rack with the spears. I'll go ahead and grab a spear from this rack and walk over to. This is I believe the fresco with the spearing.
Yes.
I'm not going to go all the way up, but I'm going to just examine it, kind of holding the spear while I'm examining it, and during the rest, just for flavor. Since I am a monk, I'm going to do just a short kata.
Middle was
Just
spear, no?
kind of like, exercising those muscles.
Yeah, Chase is right. The middle one is actually the spear, but sure.
Oh, boop, boop. There we go.
Not really matters.
Thank you.
I grab a longsword.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
Do you do anything with the long sword, Larry?
I bring it over and I put it near the area of the aura.
Near the area of the aura.
Like I touch the sword with the. There, I touch it.
You touch
With
it.
the there.
You hear a metal ring.
All right. Yep.
Ooh.
Preparing to roll initiative. No.
Okay.
And also, I will point out that the fresco is, of course, plaster, and you have a wooden sword. And when you touched the sword to the fresco, you heard a metal ring, as if metal on metal had been made.
Ooh.
I will grab a Morning Star. This
Okay.
is Morning Star, correct?
Sure.
Yes,
Okay.
I remember that.
And then I will mimic his intentions, but Morning Star to Morning Star.
I'd say after hearing that metal ring, I think I'd do the same with the spear.
Morningstar to Morningstar sounds like, a small clang of metal as the two pins hit each other, and then some etching into wood as if metal hit wood because it's Morningstar to Morningstar. That's what you hear. And then what did you hear? Or what did you do?
Mimicking, but with the spear.
Hit the spear with the spear?
So, yeah.
Okay. You tap you go tip to tip, and you hear a little ring, as what you would expect if two spears went tip to tip.
Can I ask who's holding? So you said Ara putting the sword against the sword. Who's holding the sword? And
The fighter's holding the sword in his depiction.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And then who's holding the spear that
the fighter's holding the spear that's skewering the goblin.
Yep.
okay.
This one, I have a Morning
But
Star. This one also depicts a shield.
Oh,
Could someone fetch one?
So I'm standing next to it. I just grab the shield and follow over.
Okay. The shield is approximately 66% of your body height.
And
So you're
That's fine.
struggling.
Very well protected.
You just hear Chase. You look over and you see a little rabbit like. But he does bring it over to you.
I will still hold Morning Star up to the depiction, and I will kind of nod my head and gesture towards it. Can you reach?
yeah, I reach.
Yeah,
That's a valid question. Okay.
more or less.
I reach.
I mean, if we have to, we can get a stack of shields and you can stand on it.
What are
We
you
can hand it
doing
to one of the
exactly?
Not 3 foot tall people.
I'm just mimicking. So
You're hitting the shield with the shield, or
the
you're
shield.
okay. You just because of the awkwardness, you don't hit it very hard, but kind of sounds
Just
like
place against. Yeah.
Yeah, it kind of sounds like wood on wood as the shield hits the shield.
I don't think this is it.
I tap his shield with the Morning Star.
You tap his shield with the Morning Star.
Yeah.
Okay. It sounds like, it's two wooden devices hitting each other. It sounds like wood on wood.
Are y'all hitting the spot that I pointed at that had the aura?
I mean, it's a
Yes.
general vicinity.
Yeah.
Okay.
Remember, your aura is not so specific that it got pinpoint accurate. But it's a general vicinity of it.
Because of the way you said that, I tap the Visage's shield with the Morning Star.
Okay.
I did not say Visage today.
That's all right.
Visage.
Visage.
That makes a decidedly louder thud.
But no ding, no ring.
It sounds well. I mean, it's a Morning Star hitting wood.
Oh, okay. I'm tracking.
But the Visage is plaster, so you wouldn't expect it to make that sound.
Yeah.
But it's decidedly louder.
But not the matching tone.
No, I mean, it sounds like what you guys would expect. It's matching.
Now, are we doing this exploratory work during the short rest?
I mean, sure.
Or is this immediately after the short rest?
No, I'd say this
He
is
said
during.
that we could take our short rest. Yeah, during.
Okay.
Or we could do this during the short rest because it's not.
Yeah, no
Right.
one's breaking sweats here. Exactly.
I was just saying. Yeah, based on what we're seeing here and discovering, I'm wondering if once we're done resting, if what we shouldn't do is, instead of necessarily reenacting the scene itself, we should take our weapon of choice and attack whoever is being attacked within the scene, if that makes sense. Like, attack the fresco at that point with the weapon. Worth a shot. Not sure what'll happen, though, so I wouldn't recommend proceeding with that until we know we're good and ready.
I don't see the harm in trying.
Okay.
Let's do it.
I'll just say you want to wait till after the. You're wanting to wait. Is that what you said?
That way everybody that wants to get their health gets their health. If this does spawn combat, I don't want anybody complaining at me that they didn't get their short rest first.
They won't. They'll complain at me. Okay. I'll say
get
that
our breath back on a short rest, correct?
We get what back?
We do not get our breath back on a short. It has to be a long.
No. Yeah, the free uses of the breath are long rest only.
I'll say you guys.
But we can still
complete the
use
short
it
rest.
using key points.
I'll say you guys complete the short rest. You may continue.
Okay. Awesome. Then, yeah, I'm going to do a little fancy spin around my body with the spear and then attempt to skewer the goblin in the fresco.
Okay.
Attempting to recreate the killing blow.
Okay. No sound.
Let's see what happens.
No sound comes out, but as you pull the spear back, it starts to bleed.
Whoa.
I mollywomp the shield with the Morning Star.
And it's the exact same thud that you hear as rather loudly.
I mimic exactly what happens in the picture with the longsword.
I need to hear it, Larry. I need you to tell me.
I don't remember what the longsword's doing.
That's a shame.
It's attacking the goblin that's stealing an object.
There, I'm hitting the goblin that's stealing an object with the longsword.
As you do that, you hear a squeal of pain that I am going to try and replicate, but my mic may not pick it up because it might be high pitched. So I'm gonna try. It goes. I don't know if you.
Nope, not at all.
No, okay.
Not
I'm gonna try it. We go.
Got some dogs barking back here, though.
Yeah. I don't know if you heard that.
Yeah, we got that.
Now, you guys are all very focused on the frescoes, but Tarax notices that suddenly a chest appears.
Oh,
I
guys!
have my soundboard right now, or I would play the Zelda noise.
Tarax is absolutely going to investigate the chest because I don't see why he wouldn't.
All right, everyone roll
Does it
initiative.
appear to be locked?
As a mimic
Okay.
has spawned.
Ah.
I'm just kidding. I'm messing with you.
I was going to say, Levi, I'm so sorry.
I did that one time to you, Andrew, and I will do it again, but it's not going to be tonight.
It's not tonight.
Okay. He opens the chest. It's not locked. It's latched,
Okay.
but no lock on it.
Okay. What does Tarax see in the?
Oh, is he opening
in the
it?
chest? You had mentioned that he opened it, so.
I did not mention it. I just said that it's latched.
Oh, I misheard.
He's
Latched but
inspecting
not
it.
locked.
Latched but not locked.
Yeah, he is. Okay, he's averagely intelligent, as I recall. Double checking here. Oh, yeah, got a good intelligence score. He's going to be a little suspicious at chest popping up out of nowhere with no lock in the middle of a dungeon that seems to be out to kill us. He's going to attempt to inspect the chest to see if it's trapped in some way.
Okay. Go ahead and make me the investigation check. I mean, there's not much information you can go off of other than just kind of
That's
lifting
fair.
it up and checking.
He's trying as carefully as possible. We don't have a rogue in the party, so this is the best we can do. That's a good die roll. That's a 16 on the die. You said investigation check?
Sure.
So that'll be an 18 total.
Okay. He messes with the latch and it doesn't seem to be triggered with anything. It's just a hinge, so he seems that that's okay. He lifts it up
All right.
ever so slightly and feels underneath for triggers. Passive perception is good enough for that, so he doesn't seem to think anything. He opens it up. He hears strange music going do 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 do. There is inside 2 sacks, small sacks, yay big or so, as well as a single what appears to be empty bag. And
Okay, so the sacks seem like they have something in them.
yes, and then there's a single empty bag.
Okay. There appears to be a chest. I don't know what his voice is. I
I think he
did this
just
last
speaks
time.
normal.
He just
He's
does.
a snake.
Apparently. Dang it, I'm being racist against Lizardborn. Okay.
It's
He's like-
Alice. I'm sorry. I'm not a lizard.
Right.
Alizard.
Alizard, but not a lizard. Like, hey guys, a chest seems to have appeared over here. There's 2 small sacks and an empty bag of some sort.
Does anyone by chance have Arcana proficiency?
I don't think we have a single person
I
with Arcana
know.
proficiency in this party.
Negative.
Which we
Melee squad.
right. Basic. We're not what you call the most well-rounded party, but we are a fun party.
We're not what you call effective. Okay. That's fine. Continue on.
Cool.
I mean, can we still roll for an Arcana check?
You know what?
Yeah.
I will say yes, given the rarity of this part of a particular item in this chest. Yes, I will say that you can go ahead and roll it.
Whoever has intelligence.
Yeah, let's try it. Well, nope.
Roll 20, don't fail me now.
There we go.
Ooh.
All right, so Tarax himself only got a 7. I got a 17.
Total.
19.
Maybe. Yeah, 17 total, yeah. Ooh, 19 from Mon. Nice.
All right. Anyone else want to roll it?
I tried it.
Oh, dang it. Sorry.
Yes.
16. I got a 16, not a
Okay.
17.
Given
Looking at the wrong modifier.
the team's
I
lack
got a 15.
15. Given the team's lack of proficiency, the DC was a little bit in between moderate to hard. I put it at an 18.
Okay.
So Mon beats it.
Hooray for Mon.
Mon, that is a bag of holding.
Hey!
I gathered.
Yeah. You did.
Right? It's like, oh, I think I know what the empty
Apparently,
bag
I
is.
think everyone knew
Character
what it was,
gathered.
but we're waiting for an in-character reason to figure it out.
Right.
Hello there.
So, Not able to determine what the empty bag is supposed to be. Ranshaw would open the 2 small sacks and see what's inside them.
Okay. One sack has 65 gold pieces.
Okay.
And I want you to write this down, but your character may not know this particularly. I just want you to write it down so that way we have notes for it.
Okay. Gotcha.
7 pairs of engraved bone dice worth 25 gold pieces each.
Hang on, they're worth, you said, how much gold?
25.
It's, oh,
25 GP each.
Each.
Oh, okay.
65 gold pieces
Nice.
just flat out in a coin purse.
Okay.
In a coin sack. And then 7 pairs of engraved bone dice worth 25 gold pieces each. Now, your character may not know that exactly, that value, but I want you to have it in there so you have notes on it.
Right. It's like,
So when you guys attempt to go sell that, you can tell me what I gave you, and then we'll figure out how much you actually get for it.
right. That makes sense. Notation made. So it's like, I don't know what's up with the empty bag, but this sack just has good amount of gold in it. At a glance, like at least 50, probably more. The other one's got some fancy bone dice. Don't know what it's worth, but probably worth taking with us when we're done with here. We could always use a little more cash on hand.
Can we
Mon would have been curious about the chest as well.
Oh, I'm
and
sure.
ventured forth.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm not even. I'm sure. I'm assuming everyone comes in and checks it out.
Can I
So
put
Mon
a
peers in.
wooden sword in a bag of holding?
If you'd like. Sure.
Well,
If you knew what it was.
so
Yeah.
he says when Ranshaw says, I'm not sure what the empty bag's about, Mon picks up and goes, I've seen one of these before. I used to have one, actually. This is a bag of holding. You can put insert amount of weight in here
Right.
into one of these, and it's like its own pocket dimension.
Yeah, I think I've heard of one of those, but I've never actually seen one. That's pretty useful. Good eye.
So
Who should hold on to it?
Puts the goods that we just found in there.
Oh.
And now it's easy to carry.
Yeah. All right. So
Oh.
just for your own knowledge,
Cool.
roughly 2 feet in diameter at the mouth and 4 feet deep. The bag weighs 15 pounds regardless of its contents. It can hold up to 500 pounds, not exceeding a volume of 64 cubic feet.
We can put a lot of stuff in there.
64. And how long? Big's the mouth?
2 feet.
2 feet.
2 feet in diameter, 4 feet deep. The bag is.
It's a big bag.
How big is the chest?
Bigger.
Oh. Are you trying to put the thinking we
it's
can?
Probably
I mean,
bigger than
it's
the
bigger
bag
than
as
2
the
feet
bag
around.
came out of the chest.
Okay.
So you have to be able to fit it in the bag of holding, but if
Right.
you can fit it in the bag of holding, it just kind of blips away until you
Right.
want to pull it out.
The chest is bigger than that. Yeah.
Can we put Milo in it?
No. Maybe.
Okay.
Yes, I think
So-
you can, but I'm pretty confident
I mean,
it just kills him.
No.
Yeah, there's no
no, you
air.
can't.
10 minutes of breathable.
No,
air.
you can't.
That's what it
10
is.
minutes of breathable air.
All right.
We're just going to say no because Milo is just not going to have it. And so
so-
the answer is no.
So strictly speaking, it
You
can
just stand
carry
in
a
that
Milo,
corner.
but without consent, it won't.
You cannot put living things in it unless they decide they want to go in it.
Right.
Now,
Well, I
if
mean,
Milo goes from being
hold on
living
now.
to an object,
hold on now. You could always knock him unconscious. I mean,
we're not going to do that.
No,
Let this voice in the
No.
air that are giving these people ideas.
No answer is not a no.
okay. Anyway, that's what you guys
Oh.
find in the chest.
DM's ruling, not mine.
All right, that's what you guys find in the chest.
Well, Mon, I say that since you
Also,
least, you
unrelated.
identified what the magic item is. You should hold on to it.
I apologize. Unrelated. What's everyone's Constitution modifier?
Terex and I are rocking a solid +2.
+2.
Plus 4.
2.
2.
Everyone's a 2 except for Oric, which is 4.
We are very hale and healthy.
Okay, very good. All right, continue.
All right. Well,
Thank you.
All right. Well,
we s-
I suppose I can hold on to it for now, and if anyone needs to lighten their load, feel free to utilize it at your leisure.
all right. Sounds good. Well, if there's nothing, I don't believe there's anything else for us here. We seem to have solved the puzzle. I don't know why they would put something like this here. Not that I mind, but why
Shut
have
up.
something here that would
Shut
drop?
up.
let's all get on the
What?
Honestly, I knew someone was going to say that. I knew it, and I was like, well, it's a go bag. It's a bug out bag. It's whatever. No, it's because the DM wanted to be gracious to you and give you rewards. And you're over
And
here
I
like,
appreciate
know
that.
What would happen? This is a
Gift
plot
horses,
hole.
Vale.
Yeah, gift horses.
Hey, you want me to
Vale.
roll? You want me to role play or not?
No.
We are in a known hostile
Never
dungeon.
again. Never,
Never
again,
again.
should you ever role play.
Sorry. Gosh. I, the player, love the fact that you gave us a bag of holding. I
But
was
my
just,
XP.
I need my roleplay XP, DM.
All right, anyway.
I need to get to level 5. I'm withering here at level 4. I only have 3 attacks per turn.
For no particular reason, Maud would like to investigate the integrity of the ropes.
As
Excellent.
soon as we start cranking, it just drops us down.
Make an investigation check.
Okay, I will.
Oh, Parax doesn't want to be left behind.
Are you sure? Listen, the encounter you guys are going to walk into, some of you might want to be left behind.
This has been a good run, guys, but I think I'm just going to head back out.
They
Y'all
sure
have
are
fun.
ropes.
Gosh darn,
They
they're
sure
good.
are ropes.
They sure are them ropes. They look
No,
ropey.
that's right. You have to use roll 20. I forgot.
They look ropey.
Excellent.
I think
All
they're
right.
hemp.
All right. But what
Warwick, are you going to join us?
Oric,
he's weighing his options. It's like, maybe.
This seems to be the only way
Oh.
forward. Or I guess upward.
Perhaps one of our hardier members should crank.
I was like,
fast.
yeah, I'm down. We're going. Yeah.
I got
token.
this
Okay.
with my strength of 20.
Okay. What are you doing?
I'm cranking it.
Okay.
Let's go.
I will say, as you're reaching for the crank, you also notice a second lever on it. Just so you know.
Uh-oh, there's no crunk present, right?
All gas, no brakes.
How vigorously are you going to crank it in front of the party?
Well, let me pull the lever and then start cranking.
Pull the lever, crunk. Okay. Go ahead and make me an athletics check, Larry.
I athletically.
10. Dadgummit.
Okay.
We all die.
No.
Promise.
Just a 10. Okay. You make you do the crank. And it is a lot harder than you anticipated. It is a lot heavier than you thought. You go up about 5 feet, it appears, with your crank.
All right.
So,
Do we need to make the crank longer for leverage?
Do you need any help? I never said I got rid of that spear. Do we want to try and tie the spear to the crank so we have some?
What an overthought.
A better fulcrum.
I will.
I suddenly have knowledge of engineering.
Now with
I'm gonna crank again.
You're gonna crank again. Make me
Okay.
another athletics check.
Oh, see, with the bag of holding, you have to know what's already inside of it and think about it to pull it out, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
What was your
So
check
if
there,
was
Larry?
Because
It
once you
is
put it in, it basically disappears.
Yeah.
24.
24. Okay. You get really knowing now that you know how heavy it is, you get a good crank in there. You go up 10 feet.
All right.
Did you pull the lever? Like, is the lever being used as a brake or something?
No one has touched the lever.
Oh, I said I did hit the lever.
Oh, I thought
and
you
then-
meant you were cranking it.
No, I apologize. I
Okay.
did hit the.
Here's what I'm going to say. Then you lodge it in, and that first time you try and crank it, it stops.
Okay, so then I undo the lever.
And then you do and then you do your regular cranks, and it goes up.
Yes. Okay.
That's what I'm
cool.
gonna say.
Orc wants to go assist.
Ooh.
Assist on
Yes.
cranking the lever.
Okay.
I'll get the high ground. You get the low.
Okay. Go ahead and make the athletics check first. Not
12,
you,
not
not
much
you,
better.
Orc, not you.
Oh, sorry, my
What's your
apologies.
athletics mod?
+6.
+6. Larry, add +6 to your roll.
Okay. So I rolled a 9 plus 7 plus 6. So that'd be a 16. 22.
22. You go up another 10 feet, but Larry, this is wearing on you a little bit. I need you to make me a Constitution saving throw.
So Constitution is whatever I roll plus my Constitution modifier.
Yes, and if you're proficient in con, you also get your proficiency bonus, so you need to check that. Does it? It should say there's an area for saving throws on your sheet.
Yeah, I'm not proficient with
Okay,
it.
so then yes, just your D20 plus your con mod.
7.
Okay, I'm sorry to tell you, you gain 1 level of exhaustion.
Oh, goody.
I'm going to hit that lever.
You're gonna hit that lever. All right, as a bonus action, you can do that, and it breaks. Not the lever breaks. It puts in a break for you.
Okay, so I can let off the gotcha. Okay,
Yes.
all right.
The lever just snaps in half.
All right.
So
I need to.
we just got.
I suppose.
Orc will get a bit of shot.
Okay.
Okay.
Undo the lever, and then.
All right,
start
hold on.
cranking.
I need you to be very clear about what you do here.
I'm holding on to the crank.
Very good.
And undo the lever.
Very good. Excellent. All right, go ahead and make me the athletics check.
And can I give him an assist?
You won't need. I doubt you'll need to. Honestly, you only have
Okay.
5 feet. Yeah, you'll only have 5 feet to go. It automatically goes up 5 feet. The athletics checks to see if you go an additional 5 feet. So honestly, I didn't even need the check. You make it, and it won't go any further. It seems that you have arrived at its top location.
I relock the lever.
Okay, very good. And as you as you let go, it slightly comes down until it hits the brake, and then it stops. And here's where you guys find yourselves. I have a lot of information to share, so be ready.
Whoa.
And sorry, viewers, I'm going to minimize this so I have space to work with. All right. Whoops. I don't have your guys' character tokens in here yet. Hold on 1 second for me.
No.
Now that's an arena.
BBEG. BBEG.
Okay. My computer is freaking the heck out. Okay.
Oh, buyer info.
There we go. Okay. All right. So, first and foremost, you seem to be in some type of arena. You're at the bottom floor right now. The elevator has dropped you off in kind of a gazebo, is what we can call it. with wooden pillars
God,
here
not another
and here,
gazebo.
and here and here. Yeah. There seems to be the divination basins that you guys are familiar with to your left and your right, but currently there are no divination orbs in them.
Okay.
There are also 4 statues of, various warriors. Most of them have, 2 of them on the left and the right have shields with swords in various angles. One has got his sword kind of resting across his shield, and the other one's more at more resting pose, essentially.
Mm-hmm.
Then you have a spearman here, with his spear just at basically sentry position, and then a spearman here, in a more like phalanx, shield up, spear overhead, ready to strike. At each end at the north end and the south end are 2 very large doors, double doors, that are closed, and they have at the base of them a hexagon, a 7 a series of 7 hexes clustered around each other. So a center hex and then 6 hexes around it.
Okay.
There appears to be stone pillars blocking you guys in, and then large windows, which are these blue lines all around you guys. Large windows concealing some type of, not concealing, but, blocking off some type of pathway or track on the outer edge. All of this is well lit, by the way. There are 2 sets of stairs at your north. That if you guys will scroll over to the right, they'll lead up to what appears from your angle to be a viewing area. There is a large statue of, is anyone proficient in religion?
Hang on.
Probably should be, but I am not.
Negative.
Well,
No.
the paladin definitely should be, but he's not. All right.
Terax is actually.
Terax may make a religion check.
All right. That's not great. That's a 4 on the die plus 4 for a grand total of 8.
Well, he's distracted. He got excited.
Yeah, fair enough.
So sorry, my wife has texted me. Hold on.
While you're checking that, TLDR on the divination pools.
Oh, like what do they do?
Yeah.
So
TLDR.
yeah, and so the previous 2 sessions,
my
these
wife
pools.
needs me for something. Catch him up on that real quick, and I'll be right back.
Yeah, we'll do. So they had these floating balls of what seemed to be like mercury or liquid silver that you could interact with, and if you did, you gained like some magical senses, like you could see certain magical effects and whatnot for a short period of time. After a certain number of rounds, the effect would leave you, and you'd feel kind of like exhausted mentally, and you couldn't interact with it again until your head cleared. So that's
Understood.
what they did. So.
Well, while we're sitting here,
Yep.
I think that you would probably enjoy Throne and Liberty, and you don't have to divulge a lot of time into it.
Yeah.
And there is PvP, but is not necessary.
Good. That I hate forced PvP.
It is beneficial, but not necessary.
Fair enough.
And the only PvP is PvP that you do have to seek it out.
Okay, good to know.
So like
It's
there's
just- yeah.
there's world bosses and like public world events, and they can
Yeah.
either be co-op or peaceful or conflict. And then
Gotcha.
obviously conflict is PvP
The
enabled.
PvP, yeah.
Peaceful.
Okay, that sounds similar to how the only other MMO that I've put much time into recently was Star Wars: The Old Republic, and similar where there's PvP in there, but you have to actually seek it out. There are designated PvP zones, and you know where they are. It tells you, hey, you're about to enter PvP zone. Are you sure you want to go here?
I love that
But
game.
otherwise,
There'll be
yeah.
a zone that you enter as well, and it'll be like, hey, people can fuck you up now.
Yeah, and that I'm fine with. I just,
It's not like WoW where there is a designated area that you have to go farm
Okay,
resources.
sorry,
or
gents, are we
something
caught up?
And
right. Yes, we are caught up.
Okay. All right, I'm going to continue with the description then. Leading up to or if you were to go up the stairs, you would see that there is leading upward an entry area, and on the entry area is a singular individual with robes matching the same robes you guys saw disappearing into a portal. A single individual
It's the
looking
wizard
over.
Agnaeathon.
Agnaeathon, but yes.
Agnaeathon. Agamemnon.
Please don't put any part of my game in any type of association with Agatha all along. That would be great. Thank you.
Oh, fair enough. Sorry.
I don't wish to have any association with that show.
It's the wizard Agnes.
All right,
Amaranth.
we'll have to talk about that later. All right, go ahead.
I'm so sorry. I'm done. I promise.
You are. I muted you. I'm just kidding. I did not do that.
Oh.
All right. All right. That is what you guys currently see from the position that you're in.
All right, and we can definitely see what seems to be the wizardly figure.
Yes.
And you said he was up these stairs to the north of us?
Yes. Yeah, you can, if you scroll over to the area on your right, you can actually see him.
Well,
Okay.
I'm not quite sure what we should do. If we can see him, he can see
Again.
us.
Yep, he is
Unless-
just looking at you guys.
Unless his vision is like a T-Rex, it's based on movement.
He looks at you. He looks at you and he says, he looks at you and he says, I wondered how long it would take you to get here. I admit, it took longer than I anticipated. Perhaps you're not as skilled as I had heard.
Well,
You know-
say that to my face.
You could say that and like try to insult us, or you could just take it as like a compliment to your own abilities in creating this interesting extra dimensional plane. At least I assume you're responsible for that.
There's nothing extra dimensional about this location, friend.
You're telling me that all of this fits inside of that one mansion? Because
Underneath
it seems a bit bigger on the inside.
He says underneath it.
Oh, that's where we went.
Have you
Could
ever
say
met a group
You're not the
of
most
individ-
intelligent individuals, are you?
Have you ever met a group of adventurers that didn't get a little sidetracked here and there?
I've never met a group of individuals just take an hour in my armory, but here we are.
Well, to be fair, part of the reason why we did that is because your wolves were a little bitey.
Quite.
So I guess the question here is, are you ready to surrender to the crown?
Why do you gentlemen fight for this crown?
Well, there's the pay and the access to the information that we need.
And
Plus,
yet,
it seems like the right thing to do.
and yet, if my lord were to wear the crown, he could do all of that for you with higher pay. Yet you never even asked.
But here's the issue. Your lord currently doesn't have a right to the crown, so you're talking about overthrowing a lawful government, and I'm not jiving with that, man.
Even if that government spends all of its treasure and manpower sending its working men to a war that it has no reason to be in?
If the people want to do something about it, that's one thing, but your lord is not the people. He's a person.
A person that would do so much more for the people. There's no voting here. Revolutions are how the crown changes hands from one unworthy ruler to another.
Right. So you just said one unworthy ruler to another. I assume unworthy ruler. Nobody says that your lord's going to do any better.
If that is how
And you said we were stupid.
And yet, I don't suppose that I could just offer you 10,000 gold pieces to turn sides then. How
I
much
won't
are the
speak-
people, even if you don't believe that my lord is a better ruler, even though I assure you that he is, perhaps your pocketbooks could be swayed. As far as I know, none of you have been here for more than a month. How much loyalty do you have to these people that you've never met?
Well,
First of all, who's to say that we can't just beat you and take your money that you're offering us?
Do you think I have it
Second
on
of
me?
all, yeah, we'll find it later. Semantics. Second of all,
By the way, oops, sorry.
you're kind of being an asshole, which doesn't make us want to do anything that you want to do.
You're the one who came here to kill my lord, and I'm the asshole.
strictly speaking, we came here to arrest your lord, not kill him.
And yet, I'm sorry. Do you really believe that that is any different? If he were to be arrested, he would surely be executed. You can call it, you
I
can
mean-
dress it up in its niceties, but they are the same result.
There's definitely a difference between assassinating someone and giving them the chance to at least appear before a trial.
As if he would ever get a trial.
Look, man,
Our employer
I
doesn't
don't
seem
speak
like
for
the
every.
bad, like the
Oh, I'm sure you've
quietly
never
execute type.
you've never seen your lord or any of his servants summarily execute anyone before? I find that hard to believe. You must not have worked for him for very long.
We're
Long time,
sitting
but
around
it's
talking
been like,
about
what,
others.
2-3
killing.
weeks. So yeah, maybe not very long.
In the time we've been here, we've never witnessed an execution.
All right, everyone, make me an intelligence check because you have definitely witnessed a summarial execution. Chase, you and Tarax haven't, but the other four have.
I'll admit, I, the player, do not remember. So, whoop. You said intelligence?
Yeah,
I don't think I remember a thing. That's an 8.
it was before the shrooms.
That's
It was before the shrooms.
Unless
Man.
a 1 means I do remember it.
No,
Nat 2021 total.
Milo. I don't know if this matters to you, Milo, as the most probably morally gray one of the bunch. The pirate ship. You guys Ara managed to get one of the pirates to surrender, and Tars said, by the authority granted to me by Coasthold, I charge you, I find you guilty of attempted murder and piracy, and just executed him there right on the spot.
Yeah, that doesn't sound important. I say nothing.
Okay.
Yeah, but that's attempted murder and piracy.
We're sitting around talking about people murdering one another, looking up at the wizard dude.
All right.
I'm still without answers as how are we to not say that you have also committed murder? Where is Blackstone?
You won't get to him. Not before you have to open the doors behind me and walk over my
So we
cold,
just have to get
dead corpse.
through you. I
So
feel
the
like
door's
that could
behind
be
you, got
arranged,
it.
guys.
Right. Cool. We know where to go.
Yeah.
I look back at Oric.
Tweet
and just
tweet.
kind of-
Tweet.
Oh, that's right.
Yes!
That's right.
Retweet?
I forgot.
He can't
He
talk.
wild barbarianed his way into. Yeah, he talks like a bird for
he's a
2
bird.
days.
Okay.
So that was my by the way earlier. Like I was going to say, oh, and by the way, everything work has set up to this point. Tweet tweet.
Oh, that's
I
right.
totally forgot about that. And
Oh my
I did speak a lot,
gosh.
but
Retroactively, I've been translating for him.
thank
Wow.
you.
That's right, because you
That's
can speak
fair.
with animals.
If you still have speak with
Um,
animals
I
up,
look at.
what not a
I
spell?
never put it down.
Well, it's got like a. Is
10
it
minutes, right?
It's a
I think you
10-minute
said something.
timer. Yeah,
No, yeah. Fair point.
That's right.
it's a 10
So-
minute
I
timer.
don't
You guys went through
understand
your
what
show.
you're saying
Retroactively-
anymore.
No.
Every
He-
crank of that was sweet, sweet.
Milo's
Um,
just translating for him, but he's just making shit up is what he
Yeah.
did.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, y'all think?
Y'all don't know the spell dropped. Yeah.
I think he said on that last crank he about shit his pants.
But looking at Ara, I do say, like he said there's a door behind him.
You guys could see the door.
Trying to trigger Ara.
Oh.
Trying to trigger Ara and his whole issues with doors.
I'm going.
Oh, that's amazing.
Okay.
I start moving towards the stairs.
I mean, go ahead. Start moving. Move 30 feet. Or, I mean, if you dash, you can dash too.
Have you stated we're in combat, sir?
I have not stated we're in combat yet. I'm just going to tell you to move
Nope.
60 feet. And then I'm going to let everyone else tell me what they do after seeing him rush off.
Suppose we're going to battle.
As he's rushing off, like I'm going to attempt the small speech I was trying earlier. So as he's running behind me and I don't see him, I'm like, I can't speak for everybody else. R's rushing forward, but my personal code of honor requires that since I already agreed to help him, I don't just turn coat no matter how much money you're gonna up, Ara.
Okay. Everyone,
I just moved the
you just move 30 feet?
Yeah.
Okay, you're only moving 30 feet? You're only walking at your normal pace?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll let everyone else get their movement if they want to, and dash if they want to.
I'm actually gonna maintain. I think. I don't know. What should be better? Move forward or stay?
I'm gonna stay. I assume
Tweet,
all this is
tweet,
still
tweet,
happening
tweet,
in the
tweet.
midst of.
Gosh, what would Terex do?
What?
I think even with everybody else rushing forward, Ranshaw in autumn is definitely just gonna. He's chilling. Terax, I could see him at least wanting to try and move forward a little bit.
Okay,
So
go for it.
maybe not a. Let's see. He gets 40. So yeah, he's gonna go up here.
Okay, here's before we move forward on that. Go ahead and move in.
Okay.
Now, I want everyone who did not dash to make me a perception check.
Okay. So Terax.
If you did dash, make me a perception check at disadvantage.
All right. So I get on.
11.
Do you get advantage if you didn't move at all?
If you didn't move at all, I don't want to check.
Oh,
18.
okay. Gotcha.
18, Ari?
Yes.
As far
So
as my
Terax-
passive perception goes, am I being forced into a roll?
No, I want to roll. I don't want it passive at this. For this specifically, I don't want it passive.
Okay.
Terex gets an 18.
An 18. Okay.
That could have been worse.
Wow.
That's a good disadvantage roll.
That's a dirty.
Dirty 20?
Nice.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is that everyone? Did I get out of here, everyone? Sorry, I don't think I heard.
Yeah, I
That's right, because
Let's
you,
say I don't
you and
make
Milo
one.
aren't making it. Okay.
Mhm.
Okay. Tarax, specifically Tarax, because he moved this direction,
Mhm.
he sees this object right here, which looks very similar to the discs that teleported you guys to the dungeon to begin with. But they're not
Oh.
glowing. They seem to be inactive. But that's what
Okay.
they look like. Mon,
right.
with your dirty 20, even dashing, you also see that. As you took a quick look around before you started hauling, you saw both of them.
Interesting.
Just so that's only they know that currently.
Right.
Now, you guys as players can figure out what you're supposed to do with that here in a minute, but only those two know about it right now. I'd also say that because no one looked at these windows, you guys don't really know any details about what's going on in the tracks. So, no, you can tell that there is a track, but you guys don't know any details about the interior of it. So just keep that in mind as well. Now,
okay.
Mon, you get up there a pretty good way, and as everyone's starting to move forward, he pulls out an orange crystal, and he says, "So be it." And he cracks it on the ground. I need everyone to roll me initiative.
There we go. There it is. Okay. That's not great.
I think you have a
And
5.
neither is that. Oh my gosh, those suck.
Mon, you're a +5.
14 plus 5. Or 0.5.
Right, I got it. Ranshaw?
I'm a 9.5.
Wow, that sucks.
Yeah, rolled a 4.
Milo?
Yeah, that was bad. 14.10.
All right, Tarax.
11.5. Yeah, we got two bad rolls in a row.
Ara?
Time to find some new
11.1.
D20s.
11.1.
Yeah.
Auric?
22.2.
Very good. Okay.
Point
Okay.
2 got the highest roll.
Okay. So as soon as he snaps the crystal on the ground, a orange ethereal energy smoke starts to emanate from him. Recognizing that it seems to be the same ethereal energy you guys saw when you first entered the dungeon that made the rune guards invulnerable.
Oh man.
Also, you got anyone on the ground floor can see this. The divination basins suddenly have 2 divination orbs spawn over them.
Okay.
Also, Mon and Tarax stopping to look around because you guys knew about the tiles. You two specifically see the tiles light up. They become active.
Okay.
And we will go to Auric. Auric, you have the top of the initiative.
Saw Mon run up the other set of stairs, so I'm just going to take some movement.
Shamove.
Then I assume you'll pop up here, right? Oh, it's not. This is where the stairs lead to, right here?
Yes,
Correct.
correct. Yeah.
Okay, so I'd be there, and then so basically I'd get right there. Oh, that's not. And that was my action dash, so that'd be it for me.
Oh, you did that. You action dashed? Really? From where
Just
you were?
now. Yeah.
Well, this is a whole turn for you. So you it's as if you didn't have any, you haven't taken any actions or anything.
Right, so I took my movement and then action dashed.
You did. Okay, I thought you were further along than that, I guess.
No.
Okay.
I
all
was
Weren't you?
right
So short
here.
little dwarf legs.
Yeah, I was right behind where Aura is right now. I was right here. And so to get
Oh, yeah,
two
yeah, no,
diagonals
that's just-
over.
Yeah, no, that's right.
Yeah, the diagonals got you.
Yeah, okay. Got it. Okay. All right, that's your turn.
Short little legs, man.
All right, we're going to Milo. We're going to Milo, and then we're going to Mon, and then Tarax. Andrew, be ready for Tarax.
Okay. Yep.
Milo Siege, the orange smoke, so those hitting him not working right now. So I'm just gonna get over here and stick my hand into the orb.
You're gonna stick your hand on the orb. Okay.
Yep.
All right. That'll take it. It will take a minute for you guys for that to activate. So you'll have to end your turn still making contact with it. All right,
Yep.
Mon, you're up.
So Mon knows about the orange mist at least.
Yeah, he can see it. Everyone can see it. Everyone.
Well,
who...
he knows what it like. Does he recall?
Yes,
the
I'm gonna say
encounter
everyone
with it?
recalls the colored energy making him invulnerable. Yes.
Okay. I, as a player, was not you. So.
Oh, that's right. I'm so sorry. Yes.
No worries.
In fact, you
I'm
know
just
what, Chase?
Checking before I start.
Chase, I don't want to give it away to the whole group, but because you weren't here, you're at a disadvantage with this. Make me a general intelligence check to see if you get a hint of what to do, because I don't want you to be disadvantaged. It is something that I think you, if you were here, would have figured out by now. Just because you play a lot of video games. Okay.
I can make a player inference, but my character.
Okay.
You said best.
Just a general intelligence check.
General intelligence. That's going to be a 9.
A 9. Okay. Sorry. No additional information.
Noted. But I do know that he is invulnerable with.
Yes, you do. You do know that hitting him will do no damage.
Okay. So I see him crack the orange mist, and Mon just like he's running up there as fast as he can, and he sees him crack the mist, and he just goes and turns back downstairs.
Dang it!
I'm not outside the glass, promise.
Oh, yeah.
Looking around like this the entire episode. Okay, so I was there. These daggers are murdering me. Alright, because of the diagonals, that dash will get me to there.
Okay.
And then... Yeah, I'll hang out.
You'll hang out right there. Okay. We're at Tarax, and then we're coming to Ara.
Alright, well, Trax was actually thinking about checking out the closest teleportation circle. So, 5 feet here, and then mapped it out. Oop, come on, ruler. There we go. Let's say. So he's gonna bonus action dash to get onto the, since he's just 5 feet shy on normal movement.
Okay.
But he'll take the bonus action to dash onto the teleportation thing.
Okay.
Since it seems to be glowing.
Okay. Very good.
We're gonna see what happens.
All right. He's gonna end his turn on that, and then Ara, you're up, and then Ranshaw.
Did I see the discs glowing?
You did not.
Okay. Since I did see Mon come back down the stairs, I'm going to assume that that was not the way to go.
Okay.
So I'm gonna look around and see what else is what is going on before I move.
Okay. Go ahead and make me a perception check then.
22.
Okay. Yes. Now you see the glowing figures. The glowing discs.
Oh, I still have that exhaustion, don't I?
You do. Yes.
So
But
I
that should
should've
only
taken-
affect saving throws at the moment.
Ability checks first.
Oh, it's
then
ability
saving
checks, right? Okay. Yeah. So disadvantage.
So- All right, let me roll another.
throws. I'm gonna say right now, I prefer. I like the new exhaustion rules.
I haven't read them yet.
2024.
I haven't read them yet.
Well, I dropped that dice. It's gone.
It's gone forever.
Okay, it was a 4. Turns out it was a 4.
Ooh. Ouch. Yeah, you don't know Jack. You're confused. What is a room?
Even is a room.
Yeah, unfortunately no perception. Although technically speaking, that should have been an action. But that's okay. I'm not going to do that. I think that might be something we change about the 2024 rulebook, because that is brutal, just to spend a whole round looking around.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
Technically, it's an action to make a to attempt to perceive something in the 2014 rules too.
Yeah, which I get. Like, if you were actively trying to sit there, but just taking a quick look around shouldn't be that.
Yeah,
Maybe
that's why the DM adjudicates.
Yeah, I mean, maybe if it was a quick look around, we could say, all right, we're gonna raise the DC and make it really hard. But I mean, that's kind of brutal. Although I say that there are feats that make it a bonus action, like origin feats, or it's not origin feats. I think they're like alert.
Yeah.
That's how alert works now. But
No, you're right. It's origin feats.
oh, is it?
There are
Okay.
certain origin feats. Yeah.
So anyway, continue.
I'm going to run over to Ranshaw then.
You're gonna run over to Rancho on the elevator. Okay, very good. Continue.
All right. There.
Okay. All right, Ranshaw, it is your turn.
All right. Well, don't take this the wrong way, Ara, but 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. And going to go ahead and interact with the divination orb.
Okay. Go ahead and roll me a
Mercury
perception.
sphere, whatever you call it.
Yeah, go ahead and roll
Okay.
me a perception check as well.
Yep. That's better. I think that's a 16. Let me double check my modifier here. Yep, I am proficient. So
Okay.
yeah, 16.
All right. Yeah, what I'm gonna say is that because you're running basically directly at it, you're like, oh, that's glowing. It's freaking glowing. You know.
Right.
It's a disc on the ground that's glowing, giving off a blue, emanation of light. So, okay, you see that, and then you're putting your hand on the on the emanation. Okay. All right. Sorry, I forgot to get my dice all set up, so I'm putting them out now. It's taking a second. Okay.
Dice.
All right. Agnaeathon, seeing Auric, is going to go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, and then Auric, he is going to hit you with a spell, hopefully.
No wizard has ever felt so comfortable getting that close to a barbarian without being invulnerable
Yeah,
first.
you're not wrong. Not gonna do that, not gonna do that, not gonna do that.
Ah, here we go. Power word kill.
Yeah.
We're going for the team.
Nah, he's just gonna firebolt. He's just gonna firebolt you. So he... Oh yeah, that's a 19 on the die. Does a... I'm pretty sure that hits. I'm pretty sure that the die alone hits your... Yeah. You take... Firebolt is 2d10 for his casting level. You take 13 points of fire damage.
Now he's a phoenix.
And that is his turn. All right, action phase. First and foremost, Tarax is teleported inside the track. Far south end.
Okay.
Good luck.
Ranshaw and Milo, your vision becomes very clear. And that is what happens on the action phase. Now, on the prep phase, a crystal spawns over the tile that Tarax was standing on that teleported him in under the on top of the conjuration tile. A blue crystal similar to the one Ranshaw that you saw
that I
in the
shattered
gazebo.
in the previous one?
Correct, in the gazebo.
Yeah.
Yes.
So I have no idea what it does.
Right, yeah. All right.
Oops.
Prep phase over. Auric, and then Milo, and then Mon.
From this particular perspective, would I have seen that Mon vacated the other stairway?
I can't imagine that you would not have. Yeah.
Like, would not have seen it?
I can't imagine. Yeah, I can't imagine that it would possibly have escaped your view.
So you definitely saw it.
You definitely
Okay.
saw it.
I
So
also said
after
you can
getting
audible groan.
okay, so after getting firebolted and seeing Mon run back down, Orc is going to take a trip back down the rest of the stairs.
I feel like I've seen this episode of Looney Tunes.
See, what's in my head is Scooby-Doo.
There we go. That works too.
What's new, Scooby-Doo? We're coming after you.
Wait, zoom in. Right there.
Okay.
Then I'm going to do action dash towards Mon.
Towards Mon. Okay. Go ahead and make me a perception check as you're doing that as well.
Or excuse me, wrench off. I apologize.
I got you. Go ahead and make me that perception check as you. 8. Somehow you miss the glowing disc. Bert, you're like brushing fire off yourself, like trying to get it off.
I'm not surprised.
You
He
just
seems
got
to think
flashbang.
that all of us monks look the same. So.
Yeah, he just got flashbanged and he's confused. All right, that's your turn. Milo, and then Mon, and then Tarax.
Okay. With the divination, do I see anything different?
Not currently from your position.
Cool. Do I see the crystal? I
Of
didn't
course.
get a perception
Of
check.
course you see that. No, the crystal. What's your passive perception? Is it 10 or
It's
greater?
It's
Which
above
everyone.
that. Yeah.
Yeah. Then yeah, you saw it. It would take a negative modifier not to see that pop up in front of you.
Cool. And this was the one that we didn't know what it
Correct.
I will say though that the energy that its color is the same color as the disc, the color radiating off the disc of the
I'm
conjuration
not gonna
tiles
touch
here.
it just yet.
So blue, not orange.
No, blue, correct.
I'm actually just. We keep saying about a track. So I'm just gonna come down just a little bit and
Okay.
see if I can get a perception to look through the window.
To look through the
Or do I
window.
need to get up closer?
You
There's something on the outside of this, right?
Yes.
That you said we haven't seen yet.
I would say you have no details about what's out there. You guys know that there is a track, you just don't know many details about it.
I want details.
Okay. I'd say for where that position is, you're not seeing any auras. You're not seeing any energy fields. You can look through. It is a well-lit area. It seems to be painted purple, and there are several pillars inside that are etched into the wall. So it's not like there's pillars in the inside. It's more like the wall has been carved out to give the facade of pillars. And the pillars at the top have been gilded gold and painted black. And then the rest of the wall it seems to be painted a royalish purple hue.
Jacob, I know exactly what this is now, by the way.
You gosh darn right you do.
You son of a bitch. If I was on the sticks, I'd be crushing this right now, by the way.
Huh? What'd you say?
I said if I was on the sticks, I'd be crushing this right now. I won't spoil it for everyone else, but fuck you.
Chase, it is definitely inspired by what you think it is. It's the win condition and how you get about it is different, though. I will tell you that.
Were you waiting for me to figure it out?
I knew someone would. It was, but I'm pretty sure you're the only one who's played that game in this group. So, other than me.
I don't know what game.
It's nice not knowing every game puzzle out there, I guess. If I had to guess, though, it's probably either Destiny 2 or Elden Ring.
Destiny 2 it is. Okay, that you action dash to get there. Okay, very good. All right. Mon and then Tarax and then Ara.
All right. Well,
This whole dungeon was inspired by that one, Chase, by the way.
I imagined it was.
Yeah, this whole dungeon was.
I'll grab the crystal.
Okay, the crystal can't be grabbed. It just,
Okay.
if you try and move it, it just stands there. Hovers there.
Well, I don't know if punching it will do any good, because when a crystal like that appeared last time, Ranshaw just punched it.
I will tell you, every encounter you guys have with these crystals so far, punching it is the only way to get them out of here. Or at least I say that. That's the only thing you guys have done to get it out of here.
I'll take it out then.
Okay, you take an action to punch it. Go ahead and roll to hit.
All right. Not great.
Darn, roll 20.
You have a huge
Yeah.
bonus though, so
It's true.
It is a +7, so that will be 13.
that hits.
Cool.
And no need to roll the damage. When you hit it, it crumbles.
Okay, cool. All right, easy enough.
Is Terax forcibly teleported back now that the crystal's gone?
No.
Oh, okay. I still have no idea what these crystals are supposed to do.
Andrew,
I've never played Destiny 2.
Andrew, I'm gonna tell you, if you guys learn what it does, you're screwed.
If we learn what it does, we're screwed.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
You do not want this crystal to take effect. I'm just gonna tell you guys that.
Gotcha. Okay. So when I
Oh,
broke the
that's
crystal
right.
last time, I did a good thing.
I will explain after this
Oh,
encounter what it does.
yeah.
Yes.
I'm so
Okay.
happy. I was so afraid that I'd I'll be honest.
Yeah.
In the last encounter, I was afraid that by breaking the crystal, I had removed the ability for us to build up those charges because we had been able to do it previously. I'm like, man, I made this take so much longer.
This teleporter circle is dormant.
It is dormant, correct, yes. No, Andrew, I don't want, because if you guys choose to leave it active to trigger it, like a negative effect will occur. And I don't want to tell you guys
Okay.
what it is until after
Fair enough.
to not
Fair
give
enough.
you guys any, but yeah,
It's bad.
it's bad. It's not.
Okay.
It's not a good thing.
Okay.
All right, Mon hits it. Mon, you still have your movement and a bonus action if you would like.
I will.
Here
You were, somewhere in this vicinity.
Yeah, I was. Or I was looking down. Here.
Yeah, that looks right.
So that was 25 to get here, and then 25 back.
I will go to this. I will bonus roll.
Okay.
Or-
Well, yeah, and then you still have
Yeah.
some movement if you wanted. That should get, because if you were here, 25 attack, and then another 25 to get here. So the bonus action dash, you should have 30 feet of movement left.
Yep.
Then I will just trigger.
Okay. All right. Okay. Then we go to Tarax, and then Ara, and then Ranshaw.
Okay. So you mentioned that we didn't really look through the windows to see what's in the tracks. Just what does Terax see now that he's in this track?
Tarax sees the same thing that Milo was able to see, except that he does see that the roof is arched, and that it is painted black just like the pillars, so it is very dark up
Okay.
there.
Okay.
But that's what he sees. It's just the gilded walls, or the gilded pillars, the black pillars, the royal purple wall, and then there's a little bit of an arch up top.
Okay. But nothing that seems to be interactable or anything?
Not from where he's at, no.
Well, I guess he needs to start making his way around to where the doors are.
Making his way downtown.
Yep. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. Bonus action.
Okay.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. I assume there's still no change in what he sees.
No, correct. Yeah, there's no
And
diagonals that
action,
you're taking, so I was
5,
like,
10,
okay.
15, 20, 25, 30, 35. Why would I take diagonals? Like, it's...
Sure, okay.
I don't understand why I would take diagonals. Like,
I mean, it would
what's
get
the
you get you essentially another 5 to 10 feet on this straightaway, but that's okay.
if you would have actually gone,
because that's 40 right here. Oh, well, sorry. Hold on. This would be 40.
Yeah.
This would also be 40, and so you're actually vector-wise 10 feet further up, and then you would get to go 40.
I need to think about vectors.
Yeah, 80. 80 would get you 10 feet, and I will let you retcon it if you want to come here. There you go. Okay.
Thank you.
yeah.
Thank you.
That's all right. That's why I took Calc 3, so that way I could help you play D&D. That's why I took AP Physics and Calculus 3.
Long before you met me.
Long before I met you, I took AP Physics and Calculus 3 so I could help people play D&D, not so I could become an actuary. All right.
But yeah, that's I mean, it's an impressive amount to run, but that's as much as he can do in one round.
Yep. That's all right.
He's done.
He's done. All right. Then we'll go to Ara and then Ranshaw.
Seeing that Auric had run back from downstairs, kind of on fire, like patting himself out, I am gonna head that direction because the whole fireball thing kind of
Firebolt, yes.
Firebolt, kind of reminded me of a situation when I was young.
Ah, yes, triggered. Like a woke movie reviewer.
Alright, so I'm gonna...
That doesn't take much.
It does not, no.
Okay, I'm gonna do that 30, and then I'm gonna do my action to dash.
Okay. Which that would be your... Go ahead. What was that, Chase?
I was saying, right, we fixed the measuring tool to...
Yes, to account for it. Yes, correct.
So it should put me right there, correct?
I think, Larry, because it's your second diagonal, you would need to either go here, one further back, or you need to be on the stairs.
So it wasn't fixed?
It was fixed, but because you took a 30 feet and then you broke it up again, it doesn't count it from where you originally started the round. It counts it from where you start with your click. And because you moved it off, it reset. So
when you're dragging the measuring tool, if you right click at the last spot and then drag more,
you
can turn.
You can break it up.
Oh, good.
Okay, right.
That's cool.
But
Yeah,
okay,
where he's at 60 though. Where he's at 60.
You're right. You are right. Okay, very good. We'll move on. Very good. Well done, Larry, with your ability to count.
Nice, Milo though.
can I see him now?
Oh, you guys could see him the entire time. Yeah.
Oh well, I know what the guy looks like. So is he?
Dude?
At
the very beginning, I said he's wearing robes that appear to be what you guys saw going through the portal.
No. There's only one person that saw him. This is the first time I'm seeing him. I know what the guy looks like from my childhood. Is this the dude?
It does not resemble the individual, no.
Okay. All right.
Although, Larry, what I will say is that the guy, he's human. I'm going to tell you that he was wearing, like, just because of stuff, he was wearing a face mask or a cloth around his face. So even if you were to see him without it, it's not a guarantee 100% that you would see him. What I will tell you, though, is that this guy does not, the upper half of his face does not look like the guy that attacked your father.
Okay.
And I apologize. I know you probably had an idea of what your backstory. For storytelling reasons and plans that I have for season 3, you can't just see a dude and know for sure 100%.
All right.
You and I will discuss more of that off screen. But anyway.
Turner.
We'll say maybe there's a scar or something. I don't know. We'll figure it out. But, okay. That is your action dash. No bonus action, I don't think, that you have.
I'm out of everything.
You're out of everything. Okay. Ranshaw. And then Agnaeathon.
Okay. So, real quick.
Yes.
Looking up towards the ceiling, is there something similar to that sun crystal from the wolf room in here?
There's an artificial light source. It is not giving off... You are not... well, I guess you never had it when you were up there in the last session. You were never on the walkway with the buff. were you?
I was. Ranchon, no, wasn't.
I'm going to say that you do not feel any different than the last time you had the divination buff.
Okay.
I just realized about the wolf room too.
Yeah.
And I think I know what the next room's gonna be as well.
All right. So I've got this gift of
Again, inspired by, but the mechanics are different.
Understood.
Yeah. I'm telling you that not because I feel like I'm plagiarizing. I don't care. That it was I love that raid, and I definitely drew an inspiration from it. I'm telling you that so you don't just assume that you know how it's going to work and then make bad decisions based off that. So just keep that in mind. Okay.
I understand.
All right. For all I know, there may be something that's revealed. I have no clue how any of this is going to work. So we're going to go 5, 10, 15, 20, and honestly, I'm just going to stand on here and hope that maybe when I'm teleported behind, I'll see something.
Good move.
Okay. Agnaeathon. Agnaeathon is gonna go 5, 10. Look. Hold on. I had so much fun building this guy's.
Kit.
Yeah.
Which one? Which one?
Okay. He is going to look down at you, Larry, and say, arrogance. And then I need you to make me an intelligence saving throw.
Those are rare.
16.
16. Okay. He would have. Yeah, that actually does save. Never mind then. You start to feel a dissidence in your mind, Larry. But you're able to focus through it and no effect happens. And then he goes, interesting. And just walks past you. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, because I just vectored in. Yeah, 30 would get him onto the stairs.
You are beneath my notice.
All right, that is his turn. All right, action phase, gentlemen. Ranshaw, you are teleported into the track.
Okay.
This would be the first action phase, so nothing happens with your divination bonuses. Yes, okay, prep phase. As soon as Ranshaw's teleported in, a crystal pops up on top of the conjuration tile that teleported him in. And that should be it for the prep phase. All right, top of the order. Auric, Milo, then Mon.
Oh, dang. Distance is just out of reach. Oh, yeah, just out of reach.
Yeah. You know what is in reach? A crystal.
But if I didn't see the disc, would I notice the crystal?
Oh, dude. There's a difference between not seeing a disc on the floor and seeing a 3-foot crystal. Just
okay.
Do you have a negative passive perception? Or,
And watching Ranshaw disappear.
Yeah, and being like, Ranshaw, what? Did you turn into a crystal?
I'll free you, buddy.
I'll take a swing on the crystal.
Okay, roll to hit.
That would be a measly 12.
That hits, and it does the damage. 1, 2,
Yay.
3, 4. All right. Also, okay, very good.
I'll move back 5 more feet.
Move back. Okay, very good. That is, you have no bonus actions you can do?
No.
Okay.
Not at this stage. Not that I want to do.
Right. I mean, you could rage, but...
You don't want to waste a rage?
All right. Milo, then Mon, then Tarax.
Okay. I'm going to bonus action and snaring strike action fire. I know I can't probably do damage, but I can at least keep him in one spot.
Okay.
That's an idea.
All right, roll a hit.
And invulnerable to damage doesn't necessarily mean invulnerable to conditions that we're aware of.
That you're aware of.
That is 25 to hit.
Okay, that does hit.
We're gonna roll just for the.
I'm curious about things at the moment.
Your number. And your number. That is going to be 10 points of piercing from the bow and 3 points of piercing from the vine.
Okay. Yeah, it doesn't seem like anything happened to him. The shot hits the ethereal energy, and the arrow actually breaks. The shaft of the arrow actually breaks upon it. And then as the vines are coming out, they latch on and then just fade away.
Alright, invulnerable to damage does mean invulnerable to
This one does.
Can't
Yep.
even CC the
effects.
man.
Yep, this one does.
Yeah.
Okay.
So basically, we're on a timer, because if we can do nothing to him, he will eventually land something on us.
I believe we're on a bigger timer than that even.
All right. Milo, you done?
Yeah, I moved to the other side.
Yes,
Of the,
I saw
statue.
that. All right. Mon, then Tarax, then we'll come to Ara.
Since I'm unsure about a certain mechanic that may or may not be implemented, I'm just going to move back to this side
Okay.
of the, that,
Okay.
the divination circle.
Okay. All right. Tarax, and then Ara, and then Ranshaw.
Alright, well, Varax is gonna move. Being smart about this now.
Yeah.
So, this would be 40.
All right, stop.
Bonus action. Okay.
As he turns the corner, he sees an
Oh
orange
my
crystal.
gosh! Yes!
Thank
There we go.
goodness.
5, 10. Bonus action.
Yep.
50, 20, 25, 30. Action. Smack it.
Okay. Roll the
You gotta
hit.
punch it. That's a 19 on the die.
That'll
26 to hit.
That hits, and it goes away.
Hey! That said, these doors, they seem pretty darn shut, don't they?
They do. They do seem shut,
like-
and there does not appear to be a way to open them from the inside.
Cool. Cool. Well, he's just gonna chill then.
Okay.
What else is he gonna do?
Yep. All right. Then we will go to Ara and then Ranshaw. We are at Ara. Yes. Okay. Just to make sure.
I am going to. Sorry, I was I'm gonna run down right in front of them.
Okay.
Does
Alright.
Ara notice anything different about him?
Yeah.
No. No, he doesn't.
Okay.
Not yet.
Still reading that orange energy.
Still reading that orange energy. That's correct.
All right. Well, I'm going to just sacred flame him.
Okay. No
Nice.
damage occurs.
Cool.
I do believe this is thankfully much more watered down because
Uh-huh.
reasons.
Uh huh. That is.
Thankfully for reasons.
Okay.
Man, I hate not knowing.
I mean,
So
I don't
curious.
want to just
No, please don't. Please don't.
throw the information.
Yeah,
at you.
yeah. Outside of the session, I'd love to know more about.
There's a
thing that
video I
inspired
will
this.
send you. There's videos I will
Thank
send
you.
you.
Thank you. I would love to see the video.
Okay, Ara, that's your turn. Ranshaw, you're up.
All right. Well. Yep. So 40 right here. And then bonus action 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. Action 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. Whee! Just bolting down that hallway.
Chase, I'm gonna be honest with you. As soon as I heard there were 3 monks in the party, I was like, all right, I know what I'm doing for this challenge dungeon.
You got that movement. You're gonna use that movement.
You're gonna use that movement. Okay.
Fair enough.
All right.
I guess it's a good thing the dwarf didn't wind up here.
Agnaeathon's turn. He is gonna go 5, 10, 15.
Quick, make an opportunity attack, Ara.
And then he's gonna turn. And then he's gonna turn around and say. And then he's gonna turn around to Ara and he'll say, "I don't think you're this lucky twice. I need you to make me an intelligence saving throw."
Natural 20.
I rolled a 16 again.
Gosh darn it! Nothing happens to you. And then he'll go, fine then. 20, 25, 30. And then he looks at Auric and he says, hello there. Not like that. But,
General Auric.
Kenobi. All right. Action phase. Milo and Ranshaw. Your guys' vision becomes muddled.
Gosh darn it.
Your guys' vision becomes muddled and or becomes hazier. Excuse me. We're not muddled yet, but it's hazier.
Okay.
Prep phase. Nothing to do on the prep phase. Auric, Milo, then Mon. Auric, he seems like he doesn't like you.
Yeah, so obviously he set me on fire a little bit.
He did.
So at this point, after smacking the crystal, it kind of reminded me, oh, I'm a barbarian. Why am I running from this guy? So I go to him, but I notice he's got that orange sheath of energy on him.
Yes.
I'm going to use my movement to get in his face, but hold an attack to see if that particular energy drops.
Okay, that's fair. All right. Milo, then Mon. Yes.
You can't hold 2 actions, like a bonus action and an action, right?
No.
Okay.
Technically, you
so I'll
can't
just
hold
the
a
attack
bonus
then.
action at all, but I mean,
Okay.
who's to say
I'll
I
just
wouldn't
hold
allow
the
that?
attack.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Milo, then Mon, then Tarax.
Step from behind the pillar,
Okay.
get visual, hold an action, trigger, no smoke.
No smoke. Very good. Mon, then Tarax, then Ara.
I can action get to him.
Okay.
Action dash get to him.
Bonus action dash, actually. Then you still have an action to play with.
I'll hold
Yeah.
my action as well then.
Okay.
Why not?
Okay. To hit whenever it goes down. Okay, very good.
Well, so Tarax then.
Then Tarax, who's stuck behind a
I
door.
was about to say, no new crystals popped up for him to try and attempt to that he can see.
Not that he can see.
All right. He's going to attempt to inspect the door, interact with the door, like touch the door, something, like see if there's some way that he can do something with this door, because he wants to get back out there.
Yeah. As an action, he's doing that.
I would imagine so. Like whatever seems most appropriate for him.
Go
Doing
ahead.
a thorough job trying to figure out how to open this gosh darn door.
Go ahead and make me an investigation check. I will say that there's no reason to make him make a perception check. He can see everything. It's well lit. He can push on it.
Okay. Well, That's literally the best he can do. Nat 20 on the die. Investigation gets a +2 for him, so a 22.
He is convinced that there is no way to open that
No
door
way.
from the
Gosh,
inside.
Yeah.
If it is to be
Cool.
opened, there's something on the outside. Now, what I will say is that because you guys did perceive this at the beginning, I said there are 6 tiles on the doors, or 7 tiles on the doors. I said there are 7
On the other side.
I said there are hexes on it with a 1 in the center and then 6 hexes dotted around it. With his investigation check, all of a sudden it becomes clear to him, not that he can tell any of you any of this,
Right.
that, oh crap, one of those buttons must need to be pressed, or several of those buttons, something to do with those tiles outside, is why he can't
Cool.
open the door.
So he teleported in here.
Buttons.
Now these are.
I don't know
specifically
why
on
in
the
my
door.
head I thought they were sockets.
I tried to say hex tiles.
So got teleported in here. Door can't be opened from this side, which makes you wonder why get teleported in here in the first place. But okay.
Maybe it can't be opened while the crystal's active.
Maybe.
That's a flaw in the design. Who's to say?
Who's to say?
It's not a
Alright.
flaw in the design.
So he can't do anything with the door, so we're gonna try something. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
There you go.
This window. Well, he's already spent so much time trying to investigate the door. He's feeling a little frustrated. So since monks can just do this as a bonus action, he's going to attempt to punch the window and see if it'll break.
Okay. Go ahead and roll the
It's
hit.
a window, right?
It's
not
a
like he
window.
can
Go
just
ahead and roll
walk
the
through it.
Milo, what's your passive perception?
That's a 26 to hit.
And what's your passive perception, Milo?
17.
Okay. He punches it. No damage gets done. In fact, it feels like there is a ward around the glass. However, Milo, you
Gotcha.
see him do that.
Yeah.
You notice him punching the glass.
Does Turax see Milo on the other side of the glass?
Yes, of course.
So pre-action, can he like animatedly point towards the door, like mouthing help?
Yes, I will say he gets one thing. What's his charisma modifier?
Modifier. It's a 0.
It's a 0. Okay, Milo, make
It's
me.
a good old average 10.
Milo, make this is going to be a difficult DC, but Milo, make me a investigation check.
Not that dice. Be an investigation dice. Let's go here. That was a choice. Yep. Some of these dice I don't do very good. That's a 15.
Okay.
No, they're just colors. I got my green. I got my sparkle green. I got the dark red. I got a little shimmy red.
It looks like Milo's pointing towards the stairs for some reason. Not Milo. Tarax. Tarax is pointing towards the stairs for some reason. All right.
Okay.
All right. And with that, Aura, then Ranshaw.
Okay. I am going to run over to the dude,
The dude. Okay. Very good.
and I'm going to also hold an action for his orange aura to drop.
Okay. Very good. To attack him is what we're doing.
Yes.
Okay. All right, Ranshaw.
Alrighty. Well, we're just gonna continue on. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. Any chance I see a crystal on this side?
You do indeed see a crystal on this side.
Yay! Bonus action. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And action. Smack it.
Okay. Roll to hit.
Ooh, 16 on the die, so 23 to hit.
All right, that hits, and that will break it up. All right, now.
Yay! Hang on.
Oh.
35, 40.
Okay, immediately
Unless I'm-
upon the crystal
Okay.
breaking, the ethereal smoke goes down, and everyone who was holding an action may attack now.
You're all welcome. Have fun.
Let's do this in order. So, Auric, you go first.
12 to hit.
That will not hit.
Oh, no, 15. I'm sorry. That was 9.
15 to
15
hit.
total.
Okay, that
Yes.
will hit.
My
Chase,
fault.
shouldn't that be a 13?
It's got the line. Okay.
I mean, 1 point may make the difference.
Wait, hold on. Hold on.
Oh, yeah. So that would be 18 with the +3.
Oh, the
yeah,
surrounding.
with the
yes.
surrounding.
Surrounding.
Yeah.
I forgot.
So
mine as
actually,
well.
Chase,
Oh,
that
we-
should be a 16 total.
Oh, nice. Okay.
All right. So what was the damage?
I haven't rolled it yet. My damage will be a total of 7.
7 damage. Okay. All right. Very good. That's your attack. Next will be Milo, and Milo, I'm gonna say that because he's squeezed in here between two allies, he does get half cover. It will increase the AC by 2, and you may continue.
I'm good. That's a 25 to hit.
That'll hit. Go ahead and roll that damage.
That's going to be 12 piercing.
12 piercing. Okay, good hit. That's your attack. Mon,
Yeah.
what was your hit? What was
16 to hit.
16 will hit. Roll the damage.
Okay. My F says D6, but is it D8?
Nope, it's still D6.
Still
It is
D6.
D6.
Unarmed
Okay.
strike is still D6.
I think it's next
Alright.
level it goes up.
Okay.
I think you might be right. I'm
think
gonna
it's-
double check that.
I think it's 5.
I can double check that.
Hiya! Not much. 6 total.
6 total. Okay. All right, and then Aura, you're up.
So on the
I'll roll-
hold action, just out of curiosity, on the hold action, since I did hit, I guess I bonus action dash anyway. How would that work if I still had a bonus action on a
Can't-
hold
you
action?
can't
Bonus
use
actions can only be taken on your turn.
Yeah, you
so you
can't-
held an action
Yeah.
to basically do a reaction attack outside of your turn.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is how it happened.
All right, Aura, what do you have to hit?
I rolled a 20.
You rolled a total 20, dirty 20.
No, like a nat 20.
Oh, well there you go.
Sorry. Plus my.
But
So
what you
20,
said it
27.
20. Yeah, that'll
Sorry.
hit. I mean, a crit automatically hits, so you don't even have to.
So I'm going to.
This
roll
is
my,
where you smite. This is where
Yeah,
you burn
I'm
a slot to
I
smite.
am
Can you do that on? Hold on, because it's not his turn. He would.
Doesn't matter.
Are we sure?
This
Oh,
is-
that's right.
this
This isn't
is-
2024.
These are not. This isn't 2024.
This isn't 2024.
So,
Yep.
smite does not take a bonus action.
I mean, it is 2024, but we're not using the 2024 rules. So, okay, go ahead.
right.
Nova, go Nova.
Alright. So this is where I roll 6 d8s, right?
Yeah, it'll be 2d8 for your long sword, and then 4d8 for your level 1 smite.
Yeah. So roll the 2d8. Well, no, it doesn't matter. There's no
Unless he's
reason.
a fiend. Is he a fiend?
He's not a fiend.
It's a
Okay, so you don't
1d8.
get that extra.
It's a 1 d8 for my longsword and 2 d8 for the
So
divine.
6 total d8. Yes. Plus your strength mod, which is 5.
Hit him big. Big money, big money, big money.
No whammy, big money. No whammy, big money.
What?
25 damage.
25 damage. Good damage.
Let's go.
All right.
I
All right.
sure do love the one-trick pony.
All right. Now here's the deal. He actually gets a turn when the crystals go broke. So. Oh wait, no, we're still on
Legendary
Rachel's
action.
turn. I'm
What
sorry.
the hell?
I'm sorry. My apologies. I messed that up. We're still on Ranshaw's turn. That's the reason why this got to happen. My apologies.
Well,
okay.
Yeah. Well, I mean, technically, I had used my bonus action, my action,
Yeah,
and then I
which
just
you-
used my final bit of movement to move over to the window, like looking,
Right.
and I'm just like, yay, they're hurting him.
All right. Now, what he's going to do is
He's gonna say, if I'm gonna go down, I'm taking you with me, and he's gonna fireball his own feet.
Oh no, he's not going down.
No. It's
Not
worth a
yet.
shot.
Not yet, anyway. So hold on. How far is 90 feet? There we go.
Excuse you, sir. This was not in the script.
It's in my script. All right. He teleports away. But as he does so, a loud blast of thunder occurs, and I need all three of you to make me a Constitution saving throw.
That's
D-
a fun spell.
DC 14, right?
$19.
Ow. I hit myself in the head. DC 14.
I failed.
I failed.
Or
19.
19.
Sorry, I said
Okay.
that already.
All right. So, Mon and Aura. Okay, Mon and Aura, you guys will take 17 points of thunder damage.
Goodness gracious.
Auric, you will take half of that, so you will take 8 points of thunder damage. I gotta mark off that he cast a 3rd level spell. All right. That
Ow.
I think is his turn. One action. He can't do anything with a bonus action. Does it behoove him to move? No. So that's what he's going to do on his turn.
Hurling insult to the party from on high.
All right, now, that Nova Blast did a lot of damage, Larry. I will tell you that. All right. Agnaeathon's turn. Action phase. Milo and Ranshaw, your guys' vision becomes muddled and your minds become confused. That should be it for the action phase. Prep phase. 2 more divination spheres pop up.
Gotcha. We have lost the sight.
You have lost the sight. And that is the action phase and the prep phase. Auric, then Milo, then Mon.
Gonna move and then dash, action dash to start running upstairs.
Okay.
Right, right there.
Right there. Okay, very good. All right. That is Auric's turn. Milo, then Mon.
It took me forever to get this thing off of mute. After shooting, turn back towards Tarax, and kind of just give him a shrug, and then point at the stairs as well. Like, what do you want me to do to the stairs?
Okay. You point at the stairs. Make Tarax. Let's do this. Easy enough for him to understand he's pointing at the stairs. I will let Tarax make a reaction to try and convey more information.
All right. Tarax can tell that he's pointing at the stairs, right? You
Yes.
said?
Yes, I'm going to say
Trax
that
is going to. He's going to shake his head in the negative, and then he's going to attempt to kind of draw like with his hands. Oh, my webcam's off. No. There we go. He's going to try to be like trying to draw, the little hexagons. He's going to like do a little like, and then point to the sticks around, and then in the direction of the door, like, hey, like the symbols, like we need to interact with the door.
Okay. What's his
to go through?
What's his performance modifier?
That's based off of charisma, so it's still a +0.
Okay, so he has any proficiency. Okay.
I mean, I'll double check. I don't think he took proficiency.
I can't imagine that he did. I just wanted to double check.
He did not.
Okay. All right. That's still good instruction though, so I'll say that the DC is benefited by that. Go ahead and make me a free. Well, no, I don't know if I should make it a free. Make me just a general investigation check, Milo. Well, we'll call it as a bonus action. I'm going to call it a bonus action just that way I give you guys the benefit here.
21.
Yeah, okay. You get it. You get what he's doing. He's picturing the hexes on the doors.
Okay.
Child Yoda.
Use.
And I'm going to call that a bonus action. As like a got it.
30 should get me to the door. Yep, 30.
And as an action, you
looking at
can
the-
interact with one of the buttons.
Yes. But when in doubt, go for the center one first.
Go for the center one? Okay. I'm going to call that button number 1, and then the others go around it. Okay, you press the button, and you hold it for a second. Tarax.
Okay. Oh no.
A magic missile hits Tarax, and he takes 4 points of force damage.
Ow!
Milo still doesn't know what's going on.
No,
so-
Milo has no idea. Correct.
I wouldn't know this.
No.
He pushes it again. I'm just kidding.
All right,
Ow.
that's your turn.
All
All right.
Do I have an angle to see?
See
where
what?
I am?
What are you trying to see?
Like, Tarax.
No.
Can I see him get hit by it?
No, I'm gonna say no, especially since you're not specifically looking in that direction. Because
That's fair. No, that's
yeah, I'd say even if you were looking that direction, it'd be pretty tough since the stairs are there. But no, I'm gonna say no. All right, Milo, that's your whole turn. Bonus action, understand, movement, and then action to press a button. Mon, and then Tarax, and then Ara.
Okay. I'm going to have faith in you all. Please don't let it be misplaced. I will. Can I run through this pillar?
No, you cannot.
I will bonus action dash to here.
Okay.
And then action place hand on
Okay.
the orb.
Okay. And what I will say is because the orb.
Can I hold my action?
Yes.
actually?
Yes, you can. Yes, you
Okay,
absolutely can.
I will hold my action to place my hand on the orb when both gentlemen are out of their enclosures.
Both gentlemen are out of their enclosures. Okay. Okay, yeah, you can do that. Go ahead and move them over there.
Oh,
Okay, and you're waiting to see when the doors open. Okay, very good. Tarax, and then Ara, and then Ranchaw.
Alright. So Tarax is going to come back over to the door. 25. He has no idea if there's soundproofing or whatnot, but he is going to just yell through, Whatever you press, don't do that again. It hurt.
Okay.
And I don't know if there's anything he can do on this side. Oh no, he investigated the crap out of it. There's nothing he can do. So he's just going, you know what? Just in case. Since he knows that something can hurt in here, he's going to take the dodge action.
Okay.
Just in case there's something that isn't an auto hit.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah,
dodge
Milo,
that.
you don't hear anything. You have no idea.
Crud.
All right. Ara and then Ranshaw.
Since I am literally looking straight in Ranshaw's direction,
Yes.
I see him behind the glass.
Okay.
You don't need to worry about me.
No, I'm too. Just let him go. Let him cook.
Fine.
And I'm going
I know
to run the opposite direction. I'm just kidding. I'm going to action dash. As far as I can go.
Okay. Towards him. Okay. Very good.
Right there.
Okay.
And I'm gonna point at the door.
And you're gonna point at the door. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, Ranshaw.
Cool. I'm gonna bonus action. Yeah, right to there. Gonna use one of my face steps. Poof.
Yep.
Yeah.
Son of a bitch.
The good old instant transmission.
Woohoo!
I just literally like, oh shit.
Yeah. Right, he can do that.
Yep.
Give us the music. Someone hit it. I think it's Larry who has it. There it is.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know what? Just it'll have no real effect on anything, but just because.
What was the music?
Instant transmission.
Yeah.
How do I?
I
Ara,
think it must
please.
have been Josh.
I
I mean, Chase.
Ara, would you mind making a wisdom saving throw, please?
Oh no!
Yeah.
Oh no!
It's no big deal.
9.
A 9? Okay, cool. You feel especially friendly towards me. You're charmed by me for the next minute. Or until I potentially damage you.
Oh, would you like to lay on hands, good sir?
That's all. It's just my good friend vibes just seem to be really vibing right now. Like, all right.
Yo, how
Cool.
you doing?
Hey, yeah. Thanks for coming, but I was able to take care of it. We should try and help our friends. Good to see you. Anyways, that was my bonus action.
That's your bonus.
You don't have to divulge if you
So
would like to use it
stupid.
later, but does each season have a different effect with it?
It does.
Nice. I was
Um,
gonna say that doesn't sound very winter.
no, it's not. Real quick,
Uh-huh.
So first of all, can we see the wizard from here?
You can see the wizard from here. Well, you can't
Does-
because the statue is in your way, but yes.
Oh, I can?
No. From
Oh, statues. Okay, gotcha. But I saw that he disappeared,
Yes.
and he's not on the. From as far as I can tell, he doesn't see me on the ground floor. How high up is everything? Like, is the second floor?
The second floor is 15
How high to
feet.
get up here? 15 feet?
Yeah.
Interesting.
And I'm
Yes.
gonna say that you don't know where he is currently.
No, that's fair. That's fair. In that case, I'm just going to start running forward. So
Okay.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. Any chance that from here, I am able to perceive the wizard?
I'm going to say no because he's behind where you're running. You teleported this way.
Mhm.
Which instantly put him behind you, and then you're just keep running forward in a direction.
Okay.
So
Works for me.
unless you want to take an action to perceive, to take a look, I'm gonna say no.
All right. Makes sense. No, that's fine. I'm going to yell out, Milo, what are you doing over there?
Milo, as a reaction, you may respond.
I don't fucking know. Just buttons. There's buttons.
Cool. We'll go ahead. We'll go ahead and action dash over there. We'll see if we can't help. Hey, look at there. We can.
Okay.
That's it. I can't interact with anything.
You can't interact with anything.
Obviously, how this
is pressing a button
base.
not a free object.
It is not a free. No, not for this. No, it takes an action to interact with. And my
That's fair.
In real
All right.
time.
That's my
with
turn.
the 6 seconds being moved in normal time. Milo's just over there, just like pawing everything.
All right, that's
But
your turn,
obviously,
Rancho.
with 6-second turn. You gotta
Agnaeathon,
solve this one.
as a bonus action, pulls out a vial and drinks it.
Aw. Somebody got hurt.
Oh, his feelings.
Be honest, did he have that with him before he got nuked?
Yes.
Okay.
Oops.
I wasn't going to be mad, I was just going to be disappointed.
It's a weird homebrew rule. Every time you smite an enemy, they get a free potion. It's the darndest thing.
he had exactly one of those, because it is quite a superior trick. All right.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
He's a gym leader and he's used his super potion.
He is using super potion.
Full restore.
No!
All right,
All
that
the
was his
spell
bonus
slots
action.
are back.
Oh gosh. You just gave him an idea. Good job.
That
We're
was
gonna
his
run into that
bonus action.
campaign 3.
Yeah, campaign 3.
As Jacob's going, how do I challenge a level 17 party? I know. The boss will just go back to complete full. At least right in the middle of the fight.
All right. So that's his bonus action. Oric,
Phase 2 of the fight.
he sees you. He sees you still coming up for him, and so he's gonna go. He's gonna walk 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, and then fire a firebolt at you. That is a 14 to hit. No hit. Okay. So from this distance, yeah, it just splashes on the barrier right before you, like the stone barrier right before you takes the blast. And you feel a sensation of heat come across your face, but no damage. All right, that is his turn. Now, stuff happens. Tarax notices a crystal pop up behind him.
Oh, goody.
Everyone, Mon, you can. Well, no, I'm gonna say Mon, you're blocked by the gazebo in front of you. Actually, I'm gonna say only Oric notices this. Agnaeathon starts to emanate the orange energy again. Now, Mon, you do notice behind you with your passive perception that the conjuration tile glows again behind you.
Okay.
Action phase, prep phase, nothing to do on the prep phase. All right, back to the top of the initiative. Oric, and then Milo, and then Mon.
First thing Oric does is to try to draw attention to
Tweet.
him.
Tweet, right.
So I give
Oric saying his butt itches.
So I give a different sound in order to try and call difference to what I've been saying. Yeah, no, cock-a-doodle-doo. Cock-a-doodle-doo. So at this point, Oric becomes a little timid to approach any further.
Yeah, I'll bet he does.
How long? If I were to get behind this, LOS would not be right. Like if I were to make my way up behind this statue here.
The center statue?
Yeah, the big one.
No,
Yeah,
actually,
yeah.
so that does not block LOS. So that is, so if you're looking at this is on the same level.
Mm-hmm.
This statue's on the same level as this, like the platform you're on right now.
Right.
And it's only about 8 feet tall, and the platform up here is about 10 to 12-ish feet higher.
Oh, okay. So it is significantly higher.
It is significantly higher.
What is it? How tall is this platform here? The platform that the statue's on.
It is on the same level that you're on. So
If I were to go north a couple feet and then left, I could technically get behind the statue at that point. Then.
yes, you could jump the railing. Yes, I'd say it
Okay.
probably costs. Well, if you went up, no, it wouldn't cost any movement.
Okay, so I would go up. I would go up here. Oop, no, I would go up here, and then yeah, I could dash, and then I would be LOS since I'm no longer on the platform.
I would say, yeah, from that angle, yes.
Okay.
If you get in this spot from this angle, yes, currently.
Okay.
Now that's
and
not to say he
so
won't
that
be
would-
able to move and maybe be able
Sure,
to LS
sure.
but from
Well, I
this
technically have
perspective,
5 more feet, so I'm gonna go ahead and go just a little bit
that's
further,
fine. Yep.
just in case, get the angles. So that was my movement and bonus action, or excuse me, my action dash. I will use a bonus action to pop a health potion.
Okay, very good.
And that's 2d4, yeah?
A regular is 2d4 plus 2.
2, yeah.
2.
I got 9 back.
Okay. All right, that's your turn. Milo, and then Mon, and then Tarax.
Okay. I'm gonna ask this.
Okay.
And I've only known like a handful of DMs allow something like this.
Okay.
Would you be willing to allow me to hold my turn until Mon's turn?
I will allow you. There's no such thing as holding a turn. I will allow you to hold an action if you would like to wait for Mon to move. Yes. So if you that's perfectly fine. You can create a trigger that says until Mon moves or does something, you can hold your action. You cannot hold your bonus action or your movement or any of that. Just your action.
Planning on using them anyways. I guess. No, fuck it. I'm pressing button number 3.
Button number 3. Okay. As an action, you press button number 3. Tarax takes 5 points of force damage.
I have realized the folly of my ways.
Did you hear that,
Oh,
Andrew?
that sucks.
Yes, I did hear it, and I apologize. I'm having
fine.
a small emergency I'm having to deal with.
Yeah. I just wanted to make sure that you heard the damage output. All right. That's your action. Milo, you still have your bonus and stuff if you want to.
Yep.
Okay.
In turn.
In turn. All right. Then we'll go to Mon and then Tarax. And then Ara.
Oh, sorry.
It's all right.
I will ponder the orb.
Okay. So you'll put your hand on it. All right. Very good. That's just a free interact auction. What you know is that it will take time. It won't automatically move in your hand. It will take a second of you holding it. Is there anything you'd like to do with your bonus or your action while you wait for it?
Go ahead and pop the potion as well.
Okay.
Hey! Hey! We'll take 10 back.
Nice. It's good health back. All right, that is your turn. Are you taking an Are you doing anything with your action?
I will not.
You don't.
I will remain pondering the orb.
Okay, you can hold your dash.
I will hold my dash
Okay, what's the trigger?
when I receive the buff.
Very good, like it. All right, Tarax, and then Ara, and then Ranshaw.
All right. Well, since the crystal popped back up, Tarax is like, well, might as well hit this again.
Okay, he gets blasted in the head with a magic missile. And he's like, oh, way to go!
Why?
Rose!" And then he punches. And then he tries to punch the crystal.
He's just so annoyed. That's a 19 to hit the crystal.
That hits. All right, one crystal.
Okay.
That
Just gonna
crystal
be
is down.
shotgun behind the door.
Yeah. Stop hitting the buttons. Stop blowing holes in my ship.
Let's say
Okay.
Yeah.
You just
I
hear
think Chase has figured out what we need to do with the vision, and it just dawned on me. Like, assuming we're right. I get the
Yep.
So-
Probably. We'll find out.
Probably.
All right. That's
I'm gonna go on a
Tarax.
magical journey.
All right, Ara and then Rancho.
All right. So, that said, Ranchaw, all Ranchaw knows is that Milo pressed a different, a button and nothing happened, right?
Yes, correct.
And we can hear nothing from the other side.
Correct.
So, center button's been tried, and he said button number 3. That's
You don't know that.
one
Well, okay, you would know that center button's been tried. Yes, and then he went center button and the button number 3. Yes.
Which button number 3 is what the one to the. Hang on.
So it's a hex.
Top right.
Is it like a top right? I was about to say we go in like clockwise.
Yes.
So 2 would be at top. Okay, cool. I don't want to kill off Terax. Gosh darn it.
Press the button. Press the button, Rancho.
Oh, Ranchaw wouldn't
Will
have
you
any.
give me a second?
Do it. Do it.
No! There's another one.
Do whatever Ranchaw would do.
Do it.
I was about to say,
Strike him down.
did Mon state anything about his
I
intentions?
have not.
No.
said words,
No.
Much to my
Oh,
chagrin, I have
Touch the
not.
button.
I know.
Don't do that.
As a player, trust me, I'm like, oh, I think I need to run back and
Do
we're
it.
gonna try getting the orb again. But
Do it.
it's for the roleplay
Take-
experience. Forgive
your
me,
rightful
Levi.
place at my side.
I'm gonna go ahead and press this. I'm gonna press number 5,
Number
the
5.
bottom one,
Okay, you
the
press
bottom one.
it. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Bottom right
That
side.
should be the bottom one.
Well,
Bottom right. Hang on.
1.
1, 2,
2,
3, 4,
3,
5. Should be
4.
directly bottom.
Yes. Well, I mean, there is no direct bottom. There's 2 up the top, 2 on the sides, and then 2.
Hang on. 1.
So
Oh,
ima-
I've been imagining it
yeah,
differently.
no. Imagine the hex has a vertice at the top. My apologies. I should have clarified this. Imagine the hex has a vertices at the top. So there's 2 kind of at the top, 2 at the bottom, and 2 on the sides, or 1 on each side. So it goes 1 is the
Right.
center.
I was imagining it flipped, where there was 1 on the top, then we have
Yes.
like a
yeah, no. I
2
know.
on the sides,
It's
and then 1 on
bottom
the
left. It's bottom left.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
And 7 points of force damage as
Gosh darn it.
another magic missile hits him.
It's a good
Like
thing Terex
these?
has some potions.
No, opposite, because the vertice is at the top, not a face. So it'd be, yes, correct, like that.
Right, that's how I was imagining it. So if this is number 2, then
Well, no,
that should be
so-
number.
So this is number 1 in the
5.
center.
Right.
2, 3, 4, 5. So bottom left.
Oh, I was imagining. Okay, sorry. For some reason, I was thinking that the actual buttons were the vertices themselves.
No, the buttons
Like
are
where
not the
the-
vertices
oh, okay.
themselves. It's a face.
That's my. Oh, okay,
Yes.
I'm getting it now.
Okay.
It's all making sense. Now.
All right.
Sorry about that.
All right, it's all right. He took 7 points of damage for it, and that's he's probably
And then-
he's gonna take more damage than the guys fighting the wizard.
No
He's
joke,
gonna
it's-
take more damage.
The inability to communicate is what's really frustrating.
All right, you guys, and honestly, I have given you guys some roleplay rewards for not using information. Like as a player, like you guys have done a good job compartmentalizing information as players versus characters, and I applaud you for it. And I am giving you a roleplay bonus for it. So
That's good. So Ranch, I was just be like,
I'm over here struggling.
man, I don't know what to tell you, man. Keep at it, and hopefully you can get Tarax
yeah,
out.
listen, if you press every button, one of them's got to be right.
Right. Just keep up
That's
the good
run
work,
through Milo's
Milo.
brain right
I
now.
mean-
one?
It's not like these buttons are hurting anybody, so.
Facts.
Interaction just like, oh god, why?
So we're just cool. We tried. And then
Finally get the door open and there's just a dead body on the other side.
gonna come back this way because I still don't know where the wizard is. So
Oh!
40 feet here. So now that I'm moving back in this direction, do I see anything different, like possibly pedestals glowing, or
Yeah,
the existence,
Yeah,
or the existence of a
conjuration.
glowing wizard?
Yep, you notice it all.
Like, oh, okay, cool. So that's what I should be doing. I'll bonus action dash.
Death by 1,000 missiles.
Yeah, just gonna bonus action dash to
I don't know why I found that as funny as I did, but I really did.
over here. There we go.
All right.
Imagine Levi
I
comes
was like, I
back
got
and
this. I can push buttons all day. You go do something else.
I can push my please, no.
he comes back.
Cool, there
and
we go.
This is the story of how he died, stuck on the other side of the door. Not even with honor, just basically
We will
taking
weave him a
force
Graham
damage.
tail.
Yeah.
Levi's
Just,
gonna
I
say,
just
"Hey,
imagine,
I never want Andrew to touch my character ever again."
or Milo to press buttons.
Yeah, right.
Okay.
Hey,
Here's
it's
what
not
is
my
going to
fault yet.
happen. Here's what is going to happen. This is a complete waste of a resource, maybe. It's either a complete waste or it's genius, and we're gonna find out. He looks over the edge at you, Mon, as you run over there, realizing what you're trying to do. I need you to make me a Constitution saving throw as he casts Cone of Cold directly on you.
Did I react with a cone of fuck you?
Wait,
I don't know
Mon?
what I think.
Not Mon. I'm sorry. Not Mon. Ranshaw. I don't know why I said
I was
that.
gonna say,
I was like,
that's a
that, I was like,
impressive fucking
I
cone.
was like,
Yeah.
I was gonna say, it's a 60-foot
It's a
cone, but I don't
60-foot
think it
cone, but
reaches
it's-
that far down.
No. He looks down over the edge, and you see him making, a pattern with his hands, as he says, "Neck, full luck," and blasts you with it.
Neck Beardius Killus.
Why is his neck full of rocks?
Oh, I don't think I'm making that con save.
Okay.
Just double checking here.
It's a DC 14.
7. No, I'm going down. I'm going down.
His first 3 of the 8 die, 7, 6, 8.
Ooh, that's
It's
bad.
8d8. So that's 10, 16, 24 plus
Oh no! Yep.
Can you
5, 6,
stop?
7, 8. The last 4. 5, 6, 7, 8. So 24, 32, 38, 45, 50 points of cold damage.
I can confidently say that those 2 points I did not heal did not matter. Because what was that total again?
50 points of cold damage.
You almost
Yeah.
got doubled.
I did almost get doubled. I am absolutely down.
Okay.
I'm at negative 21.
Out of what's your max?
31.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
All right, you're down.
Yep.
Boys, he is
I am down.
And what I'm going to say is that you get pushed. Just for the sake of,
Fair enough.
I don't want you getting teleported into
Yeah.
there.
Right. That makes sense.
There is
Although
no one else
that
that's
is
actually-
actually
that is
there.
a
It's actually
death
gracious.
sentence. That is a
Yeah.
death sentence
we
unless you
literally couldn't
save.
get you.
So I'm not going to do
Literally
that to
couldn't
you.
get
Yeah, that is a death
Oh.
sentence. I'm going to give you that
Let's see
face,
here.
that mask.
So I'm not dead yet. I'm just unconscious. Yeah, I was gonna say. There we go. That's a
Is
good one.
there a reason he wouldn't insta-bamf as soon as you touch it, though?
Yes,
No, it was
Okay.
yeah. It was end of the phase.
it's
like,
an action
at
phase.
the
It's,
bottom of
it's the
is
round
when it
action
would-
phase. Just like the orb doesn't come into you until the end.
Whether it was bottom of the round or top of the round, I forget which, but one of those two is what governs when that happens. So, because I know I didn't insta-bamf last time.
Correct.
so.
Yeah, that was a 5th level spell. Probably could
Yep.
have taken out the whole party, but gosh darn, he wanted you down.
Fair enough.
Like I said, that's either a complete waste of resources or a brilliant move, and I don't know which yet. All right.
For flavor,
Yeah.
if I come back up before the end of the fight,
Uh-huh.
can I come back up in winter?
Sure.
Since it got taken out
I
by,
will say,
by
yeah, he
Cone of
literally
Cold.
hit you. So he literally hit you in the next season. Yes,
Yeah, because that was a big hit.
that's a huge hit.
The leaves have just finished falling.
That's right.
All right.
What season are you gonna come back up in?
If I come back up, it's going to be winter.
All right.
I mean, that makes sense. You just got cold blasted.
Yeah, exactly.
All right. That's his turn. He's just gonna stay where he is, having blasted you like that. Action phase. Mon.
I didn't even get my turn yet.
You should have.
Yeah.
Did we skip
No.
you by
Been in
accident?
the
Did we
same
skip you
spot.
by accident? I'm sorry.
Yep.
Well, that was before Ranshaw would have come to you, so you cannot go help Ranshaw at the moment.
Oh, great.
Yeah, anything you would do has to be under the assumption that Ranshaw was still way over here
And a lot and up and conscious.
and alive. Yeah, exactly.
So
Okay. Then I was gonna do that.
I figured that was going to
All right,
happen.
let's reevaluate.
Well,
If
no,
he's-
because I still would have run over in that direction, which means that's just two of us that would
Yeah,
have been
make a
gonna
con
hold.
save for me, Larry.
That's,
At least
Larry,
it's
I
together,
applaud
right?
you for your like you're not metagaming it at all. That's
Nope.
I appreciate that. In
That
fact,
takes
I will
some-
give
that's
you
some
guys.
good-
I will give you guys a reward. I'm honestly, I really appreciate how much you guys are doing and keeping your,
That is-
your player knowledge and everything. I will reward you by experience points.
that is fantastic.
What you got, Larry?
15.
Okay, you saved, so you will take 25 points of cold damage.
Surely that doesn't take the paladin out.
He's
Because-
down.
because he got hit earlier.
He got hit. He
I forgot he got hit
thunderstepped.
earlier.
He got thunderstepped.
I forgot. I forgot about the thunder step.
All right, you guys, and I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna say Larry got blasted away. So you guys have 2 party members down at the moment.
2 down. But we're not dead yet.
Not dead,
We're
just
just,
unconscious.
Just unconscious.
All right,
Well, this puts a damper in my plans.
all right. Chase, you do gain the sight though. The orb does.
Yeah, that's
Morph in
real
your hands.
unfortunate now.
Yeah.
I
And then
will-
prep phase, nothing to prep.
Okay.
All right, top of the initiative, Oric, then Milo, and then Mon.
So would I at this point have advantage to be able to see them
No.
knocked out? Yeah, I
No.
didn't think so because of the platform in front of me.
Yeah, it's blocking
So-
LOS.
And so,
Or not knowing necessarily what's happened downstairs, takes a little peek around to see if he's got the orange going on still.
I will
And
say that
being
yeah,
that
without difficulty, you can see that he's got that. Oh
Okay,
yes. Well, hold on. Wait, where are
and
you
so
at?
real quick, is Ranshaw actually down
Yeah,
right now?
Yes,
Yeah, you're both.
you both are.
Since technically I would have went there and I would have got cold blasted first before he would have moved.
Cone of Cold is an AOE. It's not a single
Right.
target.
Right, but
He said
But
what he's saying
he
is
said he came back over here because he would have still come over this direction.
right, that's my point. My point is I got my turn. I would have got there and I would have got cold blasted first. He
No,
would've
It's
moved
not.
there.
It doesn't happen on your turn. You would have gone there. You'd have stood on the thing. Ranshaw
Then it would have been
would-
my turn. Then it would have been his turn.
Then it would have. So Ranshaw comes
So
over
he would have
here.
seen 2 of us there
Yeah.
and been like, "Oh yeah, absolutely."
Okay,
He was
I mean,
willing to do it for just one of us. He
that
absolutely would do
that
it
being
too.
said, though, had I moved over there, would have Ranshaw done something different? Because y'all,
No,
he
I still
said
would have.
no.
I still would have had. Yeah, no, I still
I
would have
let
had him in that
Ranshaw tell me what he was going to
Oh,
do, and he
alright.
said, "Yeah,
Gotcha.
it's all right." I
Yeah.
promise.
No, I
I feel
I
like
wouldn't have retconned anything that I had done
I've
in
yeah,
the absence of. Yeah,
we yeah.
I did.
Alright.
All right.
all right. So if I were to
It's
take
unfortunate.
10 feet this way, would I see what's
10?
gone on downstairs now?
If you want to try and take a turn to do a. I'm gonna say from your
I feel like it'd be line of sight of the guy. So
light, you can't
And
see
they're right
Larry.
beneath him.
The statue's blocking Larry. I will say that you
Okay.
can see. I will see that you can say Ranshaw prone. I'm gonna say that you can see him prone. You don't necessarily know what that means yet.
okay,
As far as you know, he could just have been knocked prone for some reason.
sure. Then I will
Without
just
making a
step back,
check, that's all you see.
step back behind the statue for now,
Okay.
assuming
Can't easily see the frost crystals that cover my body.
Not without making a
Yeah.
check, no.
and the guy still got the orange stuff going on. So yeah, I mean, Oric was waiting to be able to engage in battle. I can't do that.
Okay. I mean, you could do that, or you could say, I've still got people trapped down there. I could go try and actually do something, but...
Would I know they're trapped?
I'm going to tell you...
We just had a conversation about not overtabling
I am
it.
telling you, as the DM, I'm giving you permission to be a little strategic here. I am giving you permission to be strategic here.
Okay, so I'll just jump down onto this stairway. Right there. And then... what movement would that take me there? Because that's 10 feet, but then I'm also dropping. I'm climbing the rail. Well, that'd be 15, actually.
We'll call it 5 extra to climb the rail and drop down.
So 20 total so far?
Yeah. Yeah, it's only like 5-foot drop, so no damage.
$30, $40, $45. So I'd be right there by Milo.
Well, no, you still got stairs here, so you'd have to drop.
So I came down.
Oh, you did. Okay, as long as you counted that. I didn't know if you counted it.
Yeah.
Okay.
And that'd be it.
That'd be it. Okay. All right, that's your turn. Milo, and then Mon, and then Tarax. The good news is Tarax should be able to get in the fight.
This is going to make... Did they make any sound when they fell?
I'm going to say no.
Then Milo has no idea as they are to his back. So
I will say you heard
a
a spell go off, but you didn't hear anything outside of that. Any yell that they made got cut off by the cone of cold. You heard a blast, is what I'll say.
I would
Blast of cold wind.
attempt turn and look.
Okay, if you want to turn and look and see that they're both lying well, you can't see Larry because the statue's blocking LOS, but you can see you can see a prone Ranshaw. Everyone can see a prone Ranshaw. Mon can see him too. Actually, Mon, I'd say you saw the whole thing.
I am facing that direction.
Yeah, you're facing that direction. It's through an open area, so I'd say yeah, you saw. Without going over there to check if they're breathing, they got blasted. Now they're prone.
Had a turn yet.
Right. So you can see what happened. You saw what happened. Milo, you're up.
Okay, I guess I'll do it. Okay.
I'm gonna ask you for an interesting ruling on my turn.
Okay. If there's a time for it.
I wouldn't even make it even if I bonus.
No, just keep pumping missiles into Tarax. That's the right play.
That's probably the only play.
No.
If we are being strategic,
Poor Levi.
I should be able to remedy this, but we need to get Tarax out of there. But don't kill him. I was going to go do the mechanic, but things have changed.
We can swap places then.
You guys are down in the action economy without Tarax, too, though. So
And it's like, I can go deal with them, and you work on the door.
How strategic
I
are
don't
we
know
being
what's
right
going
now?
on.
let's just let Milo make his move, and then you can reassess afterwards.
I guess if I'm misunderstanding his question, how far into quote-unquote metagaming are you allowed when you say strategic?
You tell me what you want to do, and I'll tell you if I think it's too far.
If I know what Chase's or Mon is doing with the divination,
I have not said
I would let him take the door, and I would go deal with the bodies because I don't know what the door is doing.
Milo, here's what I'm going to tell you. You are not having luck with the door. You do have a high wisdom. You're a ranger. Don't you have medicine proficiency or something?
I don't think I took medicine, but I do have a high point in it.
But you have a high wisdom. You think you could be of use over there, is what I will tell you. If you want to rush to your friends, I'm not gonna blame you.
All right, so with that, I will take that movement, action, dash. That won't get me all the way to them, but believe, if I'm mistaken, that was 60 was to them.
Yeah, 60 will get you to Ranchaw.
Okay. Bonus action. That's my only one, but I'm gonna. Does this work the same if I'm feeding someone else a potion?
No, it's an
Oh,
action.
okay.
It's an action to give him a potion.
It's an action.
Yeah.
You do see on Ranshaw, you find a small card that says DNR. I'm
No,
kidding.
Oh, if that's
I'm
the case,
kidding.
I stab him in his face.
ADR, yeah.
No, just
Aura
make
do
it
not resuscitate.
Yeah.
It's not. So that's all I can do then is get to him.
Okay. All right. Mon, and then Tarax, and then Aura.
All right, so my ruling, I had a question about.
Yes.
So in Baldur's Gate, you can throw potions at people and they shatter on them and give health points.
I mean, if you want to shatter poison on them, that makes sense. If you're you cannot. I apologize. No, you cannot throw a healing potion on someone.
Doesn't hurt to ask.
It does not hurt to ask. It does not. I have to say no to that one.
All right, well, I can bonus action. It's still crazy. I can bonus action. For 75, I guess. Dash to get to Branshaw, and then I can action give him.
You can. Yep. All right. That's what he does. What level of potion?
So close to getting a new
And then
character.
reaction, I just yell, "Get through the portal!"
Okay. What level of potion do you give him?
I think
It's
we
just a
only have
regular
access
potion
to
of healing.
potions of healing, like just the
Because
basic
we were
ones.
offered the greater, but I don't believe we bought it.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and roll it.
Yeah, I don't think so either.
Hey, that's max though. You'll get 10.
Hey,
My potions have been cracked today.
I'm alive with 10 hit points.
Yep.
And then you jolt back awake and you just see me in your face. We are leaving!
As
I
I'm
actually said get through the portal.
as I'm coming to my senses, you do see that my skin tone changes from that kind of ruddy brown to the pale white, and my eyes turn to the ice blue, and you can tell, like, oh, this is a little different.
Okay. All right. Do you have it? I think you're done, right? That's it.
That's all my going, yeah.
Okay. Tarax is behind a door still. Does he want to do anything?
Yes, actually, he's been taking a lot of hurt, and we don't know how much more hurt he's going to end up taking. Now, real quick.
Uh-huh.
I know that we ruled that we could take a healing potion for ourselves as a bonus action, correct?
Uh-huh.
When we talked session 0, did we discuss using an action to just guarantee the max if we take it for ourselves, or was that not on the table?
I do not think that we discussed it. That is something I would be willing to discuss, but since we didn't discuss it before this session, I'm going to say... Actually, we might have discussed it after the fact. I think you and I discussed it, but I don't think we discussed it as a party. Given how things are going, sure. If you want to take it as the full action, I will give you the max.
There's not much else he can do, so yeah, he's going to take the full action and make sure he gets every last drop out of that healing potion.
I am okay with that, given how things are going.
For future, if you think it's too broken, I would be fine with guaranteeing expected.
Which would be 7. Yeah, let's give it. We'll just, as a group, let's discuss that more off screen. Just give him the 10 for right now.
Okay. All right, there he goes. He's got the 10, and he's getting increasingly frustrated by this stupid door and his inability to get through it. So he's just gonna scream at it, I guess,
Okay.
because there's nothing else he can do. Like,
Yep. All
there's
right.
no teleportation circles on this side.
Aura,
so-
I need a death saving throw, and I need you to whisper it to me. Do not share it with the group.
Like text it to you?
So if you go in the chat on Roll20 and type /W, it should bring up.
I mean, or
And
if he
it's-
could just message you directly on Discord.
You could do that too if you want to do that. I just hate continually moving back and forth. But that is fine. That is easier.
Is there any modifiers?
No.
No, not. Unfortunately, no. Not for you.
Death saves? No. Not there are. Okay.
There are very few things that affect it. Now, if you were conscious and somebody else was making a death save, once you hit level 6, you would actually be able to add your. They could add their charisma modifier to that save, but you'd have to be conscious for it. So.
Okay. All right, Ranshaw, you have 10 hit points. You're currently prone.
All right, currently prone. Mon said, "Get to the portal."
Mm-hmm.
I assume he means this.
Maybe. I assume so.
Cool. Well, I'll go ahead and stand up. There goes 20 feet. Gosh, that just seems painful.
You still have 20.
That's true. So, boop. I'm stepping on. He said, "Get to the portal," so that's what I think. It's like, ugh. I knew it was going to be a bad day. And I will take an action, because I know I do have some healing potions myself. I was making healing potions for people, for crying out loud. In fact, I have 2 of them. I'm downing a healing potion for myself. Let's get up to 20, shall we? Woo! There's my action.
Okay.
And that's it. That's my turn. So hopefully the wizard's not like, gosh darn it. Well, good thing I have 2 5th level spell slots. Which would be really unfortunate. That's my turn.
Okay.
He's about to fucking fireball us.
Yep.
We can see that, by the way.
I know. I know.
Yay!
I need everyone.
Hey, you know what? I'm better at deck saves than I am con saves, that's for sure.
Yeah. Most of you are. Larry will automatically take a death save here, or will automatically take a death roll here.
What happened?
Yeah. We're
I'm
getting
fireballing you. I'm fireballing this whole group. So Milo, Mon, Ranshaw, I need you to make me a dexterity saving throw.
Yep.
You automatically fail, Larry, because you're unconscious.
Well, you know what? Better doesn't help when you roll a 5 on the die. That's only a 12.
Chilling.
Okay, Mon saves. Milo, what you got?
11.
11 does not save.
If you roll like you did last time, this could be a very bad day.
Yep.
8d6.
Yep. Oh, I'm easily within knockback down range.
Yes, you are. I don't think.
12,
Why,
15,
D20? Why
16.
betray me?
That will be 31 points of fire damage.
That if I were at full
20
health.
less than last time.
I'm assuming I get knocked back again.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do that, yeah.
And there we go. And I'm down. Gosh darn it.
I was trying to get you out of right here so bad.
Yeah.
I understand, man. I get it.
All right.
It's
What's
not your
the-
fault that I rolled a freaking
So
5 on
everyone
my...
will take 31
saving
points of
throw.
fire damage, except for Mon, who will take 15. If I remember correctly, Andrew, double check me here, but if it's just an AoE effect, it's not 2 death saves because it's not a critical hit on Larry.
That is correct.
So Larry,
Yep,
you're
it's one
you will take 1 death loss. If you take 3, you die.
But I only had 2 potions.
Okay.
Yeah, I understand. Yeah, we're hurting.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. That's his turn. As an action, he's gonna stay right there, just right there. And then that is his turn. Action phase. Nothing. That was your first turn with the divination buff, so nothing happens for you. Prep phase, nothing happens. Top of the initiative, Auric. And then Milo, and then Mon.
If I recall, there's 6 hexes on the door.
There are 7. There's a hex in the center and then 6 dotting it around. And I will say, Auric, that you witnessed what happened behind you. So you know what's going on back there.
I mean, at max speed.
I'm just saying you witnessed it. I'm not saying you should do anything with that information.
I'm just saying I don't even make it to anybody that matters. So I'm going to go up to the door and press what would correspond as the 5th button.
I believe 5th has been hit.
It has, but he doesn't know that.
I don't know that. Now I determined this by rolling a d6.
Yeah.
So
There we go. Also, Milo, how are you doing?
Tarax will
31
take
points is a lot.
Tarax will take 6 points of force damage.
Yay! I'm
Yeah,
glad he down
Milo.
the one potion he had.
Milo, what is your max HP? I know you didn't get Thunder Step. This is the first time you're taking damage, but
My max is 36.
wow.
So you're almost down.
Yes.
Hot dang. Oh, that's right. Rangers get a D10.
Correct.
That's right.
Okay. All right.
That helps.
Did you record the damage on Tarax there?
Yep, I did. He
Okay.
took 6 points. He's down to 19. Sheesh.
All right, Ara, and then Ranshaw. I'm sorry. That was Oric's turn. Oric, that was your action. Do you have anything you'd like to do as a bonus or such?
I shrug off the fact that I didn't really do anything with the door. Nothing happened. I will take 20 movement back that way. Towards
Just gives
what I
up
have
so
witnessed.
quickly. Okay.
Poor
Um,
Tarax. He's just gonna sit here.
Yeah.
Paradoxically, he'll be the only one that survives, just because.
All right. Milo, and then Mon, and then Tarax.
Oh, you said my name.
I did.
Milo is. I guess knowing Branshaw's been down, or Ara's been down for a while now, I'm just going to go up to him and force feed a potion. The only one I have. So
Okay, so that's an action.
better use this wisely.
All right, give the man 10 HP and wipe your slate clean, Ara.
Thank you for getting the one that can heal up.
Yeah, the one with
Yeah.
the lay on hands.
That's why I ended that with make this worthwhile.
So how many?
He's still standing right above us.
You have
So I
10.
have
You currently have 10 health points, and your death saving throws go back to 0. No successes, no fails. Okay, Mon, and then I'm sorry, Milo. That's your action. You still have some movement and a bonus action left.
What did I take? That was 10. I'm gonna move and then that's it.
Okay. You're moving over there. Okay, very good. Mon.
Not clump up so much.
Quick question, real quick.
Yes.
Is your lay on hands a bonus action or an action?
It's an action. I think it becomes a bonus action in the 2024 rules. But
It does, but right now it's an action.
So Mon is gonna yell as he's running. Drag him to the portal, get safe before you heal. No, no, no. Get to this.
I guess not if you want to
No.
keep
Alright,
either
so
your action or your bonus action.
I'm gonna get on this. And then action, dodge.
And dodge. Okay. Okay. Tarax. It's still stuck by the door. No. Go there and let him out. Does he want to do anything?
I was trying so hard to do the mechanic.
There's nothing for him to do as far as I know. I mean,
Yeah.
unless can I make even if it's just rolling for his intelligence to see can he intuit something for him to do? But if not, then he's just going to sit here.
No, beyond holding his action to dash out the door, there's nothing.
Cool. That's what he'll do. He'll
Okay.
hold his action to dash out the door.
Aura and then Ranshaw.
Alright. I'm gonna stand up.
Okay, that's half your movement, so you have 15 feet left.
I'm gonna come over here to Ranshaw.
Hey.
I'm gonna lay on some hands. I'm gonna gently.
Christ. Okay.
I don't know. Or I could just feed him one of my potions. I don't
No,
know.
it's just, I mean,
You can give him more HP if you just spank all of your health on him.
you can.
Depends on what you want to do, because we're about to get fucking nuked again.
If y'all stay right there, yeah, you're fucking sure you are.
Alright.
Jacob, this mechanic was too hard for people that don't know.
I know. Well, no, you guys it's the problem is you guys continually group up. It's not necessarily the mechanics. You guys are it's just the fact that you guys are staying all in a grouping is the problem. That's why you guys keep getting knocked down.
Alright, that's that was the 15 feet right there. I'm gonna do an action dash
Yeah.
and move 30 more feet.
Okay. That makes sense. Oops, I moved you.
Oh, I know. I'm just trying to figure it out real quick.
Take your time. I mean, yeah, you're action dashing. Yeah, there you go.
Out of curiosity, could he even see right here past this pillar from where he is?
Yeah, he should be right where the pillar is, right here.
Is he?
I think so. If not, I would have moved him to be there, because he hasn't moved in like 3 turns.
Yeah.
Either way, that pillar doesn't go to the roof. It stops.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright, that's it for me. And,
Okay.
as my bonus action, do I really? Yeah, I'm gonna have to. I'm gonna drink my potion.
Okay. That makes sense. All right. Then we will go to Ranshaw. Ranshaw, you are still unconscious. I need a death saving throw. I need it whispered to me. Or DM'd, either one.
Oh, hey. Okay. That's a roll. I'm attempting to whisper within. Roll 20 since that's what you want.
I mean, you can DM it to me at this point. Test.
Okay.
Good test. Okay, very good. Or very bad. Or somewhere in between.
It is a roll of all time.
It is a roll. All right. Agnaeathon. I am going to have a little bit of mercy here.
I mean,
He's confident that one guy's down.
What would he actually do, though?
Yeah, do what he would actually do, man.
We've already done what we would actually do this entire encounter.
It is what it is.
He dies.
Exactly. I shall have 0 hard feelings, and I'm in no way being influenced by both the fact that I am 15 minutes past when I should be tucking in my kids to bed, and the fact that I love making new characters.
Okay. Mon, he's just gonna firebolt you. That is only a 12. That is only a 14 to hit, though, so it does not hit.
Okay.
That's actually what I was thinking he would do. So that's what he's gonna do. Action phase. Mon, you get teleported.
I get bammed.
Andrew, do you need to be relieved?
At least temporarily. I mean, Terax isn't going to be doing anything, so I'm going to stay monitoring comms. But yeah, let me go tuck in my boys. It's going to be a while since until we get back around to me to attempt another death saving throw, right?
Yes. And honestly, I can roll those for you. It's not like I'm going to cheat or anything. So,
Fair enough.
all right, go do that. And if you can come back, great. If not, just message me and let me know.
Yep, will do.
All right, Mon, you go in. Action also, your vision becomes hazy as you begin to lose the divination buff. That is all that occurs. Prep phase, that is all that occurs. Auric. And then Milo. And then Mon.
I turned around when I started running. I saw the big fireball. I go back to the door. I click what corresponds with number 4.
Okay, that one has not been pressed yet. And Terax takes 5 points of force damage as he is hit.
We mark it.
I'll just put it here. What was he at left? He was at 19. He's at 14 left. I will mark it on my sheet. All right. That's your turn, Orc. That's your action and your movement. Do you have anything you have to do as a bonus action? Okay. All right, Milo, and then Mon.
Probably not. Definitely not.
A slight bit of insight. You did see Mon grab an orb before he went through.
I mean, knowing that you're already in there, I wouldn't be worried too much about what's going on with yours. But that's the only thing left for me to do. I will.
And touch the orb.
Stick my hand in it. Yep.
Okay. All right. That's what you're doing. All right, Mon. Go for it.
All right, we're gonna start hauling ass. So first of all, do I see anything with my special eyes right now?
No, you do not.
Okay. I'm gonna take my first 40. Do I see anything with my special eyes?
No, you do not.
That's unfortunate.
Yep.
Well, my economy will get me. Where was it?
Right here.
Okay.
All right. All right, Terax is going to do nothing but hold his action until the thing breaks. I'll allow you to move one up. You were currently here, but that's not optimal. So Chase, if you want to move up one more, I'll let you do it. Tarax is going to hold his action until the door opens. Ara, you're up.
All right, I'm going to move my 30 feet to the door,
Okay.
and then I'm going to press button number 2.
Okay. Mon, you'll take 2 points of force damage as a magic bolt fires from over here, wraps the corner, and hits you right in the chest.
I sure will.
Okay. That's your action, Ara. Do you want to do anything as a bonus action?
Nope.
Okay. Ranshaw's turn. I will make a death save throw for him.
Done.
Oh! I made a... I am going to ask you this. Ranshaw, I just made a death saving throw for you. Do you want to keep my death saving throw, or do you want to make your own? Not knowing the result.
I was going to say, before you said anything, I had already had one ready to go and whispered to you.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Keep the crit.
But I was going to say, I don't know what he rolled.
You don't know what I rolled. I will let you tell me what you want to do.
This, you know what? In the spirit of the Monty Hall problem, I'll go ahead and I'll take your roll.
Hey, guess what? You get 1 hit point.
Hey, you crit
I
for me!
crit
Yay!
I crit successed you. All right. Woo-hoo-hoo.
Works for me.
All right. So
I'm back up.
You have 1 point of health, and you
Yes,
are
I do.
alive.
Well, I'm still waiting on my boys to finish brushing their teeth anyways, so...
Okay. By the
I
way,
stand
Tarax
up.
is currently at 14 hit points. He took another blast.
For the
he took
love
another
of
blast?
everything that is good on this earth, do not press any more buttons. I cannot take very many more.
Right. Okay.
Unless
So,
you guys know
standing-
what button to press. And maybe, just maybe, there's something out there that lets you see which button to press.
Oh, I kind of got the idea.
Don't press the button.
All right. Did Milo end his turn attempting to interact with
Yes, he did.
He did? Okay, so I don't want to yank it from him. Gosh darn it. The portal here, I assume it no longer appears magical?
Correct. It's deactive. Deactivate.
Cool. Cool. There's not a whole lot that I can do
No, there's
to
not.
help. So, I'm going to stand
should
up.
there be a crystal there after I went through it, though?
Oh, yes, I'm sorry. On the prep phase, yes, that should have been the prep phase. Yes, so that's what you can do,
Cool.
Ranshaw.
So, stand up, action, attack the crystal.
Roll to hit.
The 21.
That will hit. It goes away. Thank you, Chase,
Cool.
for reminding me of such things. Still have 20 feet of
And-
movement and a bonus action.
I certainly do have a bonus action, and this may end up being really dumb. But I'm going to try it.
Okay.
Bonus action, you said it's only like 15 feet up?
Yes. Oh, dear God.
Bamf.
Okay, you're in his spot.
Now, I get it. He's reading the orange stuff, so this probably won't do anything. But
Please just dodge.
I would
Please
I
just
would
dodge.
like him... I can't just dodge because I use my action to attack.
Oh, fuck. All right,
So-
what are you doing?
He needs to make a wisdom saving throw.
Sure. That's a 15
DC
on the
14.
die. That's a 15
15
on the die.
Okay, so he is not frightened of me.
He is not.
Okay,
And, yeah.
and that's what I got, man.
Okay.
I was hoping to maybe make him scared, do something.
Sure. Okay. Well, you got in his way.
Yep.
He gonna make you pay. Maybe. We'll find out.
Maybe.
All right. He is now going to start his movement. He's tired of just
Okay.
standing here. As you guys are separating, there's no reason for him to move. So he's going to go 5-10, difficult terrain onto the bleachers. 15, 20, 25, 30. He will move away from
Cool.
you.
I would like to attempt to opportunity attack to grapple him.
Okay. What you got on your athletics or acrobatics, I guess?
19 on the die, so a 26.
Okay. He only got an 18, so you think you managed to grab onto him, and then as he walks away, you're just unable to hold on to his grasp.
That orange barrier just kind of like rebuffs.
Yes, it's like grabbing.
It was worth a shot.
It was worth a shot. It's like grabbing
shot.
onto a waterbed, right? Like it just keeps moving around and you can't get a grip on it. Even you were even able to get onto his arm, and it just slid. It's just slid out from you.
All right.
He is going to attempt a firebolt at you. He says, "Just stay down."
Just don't crit like you did for the death saving throw.
He had a 16
Total?
I'm sorry, a 14 total actually.
Not even close.
Then, nope.
Yeah,
Not even close. I
You
dodge
do
out of the way.
you just do like a matrix bow, and it
Yeah.
blasts right past you.
Works for me.
He's getting irritated, having knocked you down twice.
Oh, is he?
Yeah,
is
I
he
know, right?
irritated? He's the one that's irritated.
He's the
right
one
now?
getting irritated.
All right, no actions, no preps. Auric, then Milo, then Mon. Oh, I'm sorry. There is a prep.
vision-
Milo, or actually, there's an action. Milo, you get the orb sent into you because it has been 6 rounds.
Cool.
I haven't been counting it, but it has been 6 rounds since the last time you got it. I'm pretty confident. So it does go into you.
My vision should fade too, no?
Yes, it does. I'm sorry. Action. Yes. Thank you for keeping me on track with that. These are not the people I thought would die tonight. All right. Your goes away. Your vision becomes muddled and confused. Milo, your vision cleared just in time for the orb to come into you, and now everything seems extremely vivid. That should be it. Auric, you want to press another button?
I says number 3.
That one has been pressed. Another 6 points. So he's at 8 currently. Milo.
I peek behind me and then I decide I'm just gonna stay at the door.
Oh, okay. Milo, your turn. Oh, and also, since that went away, since Mons went away, that pops up. So there's another orb out there.
Bonus action dash. Movement.
Bonus action dash? Why do you have a bonus action dash?
Or action dash.
Action dash, okay. As you get within 10 feet, you do see one of the buttons. All the buttons are glowing red, except for one. The 6th button.
I click the non-red
Well, you
button.
can't because you action dashed. It's an action to click.
Well, then I will wait until I can click the
Okay.
non.
Do you want to say anything, maybe? So Auric doesn't press another goddamn button?
He is ahead of me. I'll tell him which one, I guess.
Okay.
I'll point at the button that he should click.
Very good. I love it.
Or
Fantastic.
think in bird talk. Why don't you just press it yourself then?
Doesn't have time.
Here it is.
Press that button. Press. He's running up to you saying, press that one. Left, left, left. All right. Mon, you're up.
I don't suppose on my wheel around through any of these windows he can see me because there's a pillar, huh?
No, not really. He could no, not really.
Well, I'll come up to here then.
All right, yeah, as you turn the corner, there is a crystal standing where you are, so you can...
So that was only bonus action, so I can action punch.
You can. And roll the hit. I can't imagine you miss, but it's possible.
I believe lower than that hit earlier. 12.
12 on the die.
7.
Yes, you're good. You're good.
Yeah, 19 total.
All right, it breaks and it goes away. All right. And with that, the ethereal energy on Agnaeathon dissipates. He is vulnerable. Damage can be done to him. And there's no one over there to do it.
Nope.
All right. Tarax is going to hold his action for the door to open. And then he's going to dash out. Aura, it is your turn. You're muted, I think. I can't hear you.
I'm muted.
Oh, never mind. There you go. You guys were I wasn't picking it up. Go ahead.
Do I see anything on this door?
Just the buttons that you've already pressed one.
Are they glowing or anything?
Not for you. Not that you can tell.
Cool.
Do what you can do. I mean, it is a door.
I know.
It's a door.
What button did I push earlier?
2. Yeah, the second button. The one to the top right. The top right button.
Is there any way I can investigate the door and see if I see anything?
I mean, you can certainly try.
That'd be wasting an action.
Almost assuredly, yeah.
Okay, I'm going to run over. There.
Okay. Do it.
I'm gonna grab that stone.
Okay, you put your hand on it as a pre-interaction. When it happens, it'll happen. All right, Ranshaw. He's vulnerable.
Oh, yes, he is. And I just got back from tucking the boys in. I don't care that I have 1 hit point. I am.
Someone can't.
All it
So-
is.
I am going to look at him, and I'm just going to say, unfortunately for you, winter is coming.
Throw him into
We're
the pit.
gonna.
Throw him into the pit. Throw him into the pit.
So, gonna step forward, okay? And let's see here. How do I want to do this? Because I kind of want to punch him first. So,
Bonus action. Blows.
yeah, bonus action flurry of blows first.
Yep,
We're gonna pop him. So, that first one. Oh, look at there, an 18 to hit.
That will hit.
That feels good. Whap. That'll be 9 points of damage.
9 points. Very good. Continue.
Second, that's a 15 on the die, so that's 22 to hit.
That will hit. All your damage.
That's going to be 7 points of damage.
7 points. Continue. He's up. He's still up.
Cool. So, for my third attack, I'm going to attempt to grapple him again.
Grapple. Very good.
Athletics check. Or acrobatics actually comes from the monk. That's a nat 20.
That's a 12.
Plus 7.
Yeah,
27.
All right.
Cool.
He's grappled.
And, hey. We're going to jump off together.
With your movement. Yeah. Rules is written.
Yep.
Okay.
And as we go over the edge, I'm going to let go of him. Once he's over the edge, I'm going to let go of him, and I'm going to reaction slow fall.
Sure. Taking no damage.
And I would very much like to land next to his prone body.
Yes. I'm not going to say that's immediately prone. I'm going to make him make a check.
Oh. Okay.
I don't believe there's anything in the rules that specifically say he's prone. Is there?
I thought there was for fall damage. I can double check it.
Double check for me. If
Yep.
that is the case, he will fall prone.
Let me out!
Good grief. There we go. Falling. Creature falls, takes damage for every 10 feet. Creature lands prone unless it avoids taking damage from the fall.
Very good. Thank you very much. All right.
welcome.
He will take a full 6 points of fall damage, and he will
Not
fall
as
prone.
much as when I punch him, but still, it's just satisfying, you know?
I mean,
It's
that's
just
honestly, you would
satisfying.
only expect to give him 8.5 points with your max dex, and that's 6, so he's not very far off from your expected
And
value.
plus, he's now down here.
He
so
is now down
maybe
here.
somebody who can shoot an arrow can do something about it before he gets invincible again. Anyways, that's my turn.
That's your turn.
That's everything I got. That's movement, action, bonus action, reaction. It was a very full turn.
Okay. Agnaeathon will stand up, costing him
Okay.
half his movement.
Yep.
Let me see what he do. Okay. He stands up
Mhm.
and he says, Tunda Luck, and smacks his hands together. I need you to make me a Constitution saving throw.
There's no point.
You're correct. Well, no, there's a point.
There's.
It's a cantrip.
I can save
It's a
to take.
cantrip.
Oh, okay. I assumed this was Thunderstep again.
No, it's a cantrip.
Okay. Never mind. There's a point. I have it. So you're saying there's a chance.
There's a chance. It's all or nothing.
15.
What was it?
15.
You save. He has a DC of 14.
Woo! 13 plus 2, baby.
At this point, he does look worried. This is the first time you've actually seen him worried as he looks around. Yeah,
Excellent.
that's. He should have just missed these stats. Shit. Or magic missiled, for fuck's sake. Whoopsie daisy. Oh well. This has gone on long enough. All right. That is his turn. He's not going to risk a reaction attack on you. Action phase. Larry, your vision becomes very clear as the divination buff comes into you.
Cool.
Milo just now had it. There's no point there. Okay. We should be good. Auric, you now know which button to press.
I press that button.
And the doors open. Hold on, before you move, let the doors open.
Tarax was holding his action to dash, wasn't he?
Yes, 5, 10. I'm sorry, 5, 15, 20, 25, 30. That should be 40, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay.
Oh, no,
There
this
we
is
go.
45. No, he was here, wasn't he?
Yeah, he
Yes,
was there.
okay, he's
Yep.
here. So, yeah, that's 40. All right. Now, Auric, you may continue your turn. That was an action to open the door.
If he dashed, should he not have 80?
No,
Well-
he took the dash action, but it was not on his turn. So, essentially, he just got 40 feet of movement.
I see.
Yeah. Yeah, it granted him 40 feet of movement to the
Yeah, because he forewent his.
Yeah, he's been trapped back there literally the entire
He's
encounter.
itching to get out.
And they don't
Realistically,
carry
he
over,
was
huh?
the safest one among us outside of our party stupidity. So
I was like, he was
He's
the
almost
safest.
He is almost dead, people.
He's down.
All right, that's your stuff, Auric. All right, Milo, and then Mon.
15, 20, 25, turn, fire.
Okay, roll to hit.
Yes.
Ah. Where is it? Nope, not you. That is a nat 20.
Oh baby.
There we go.
Roll it up.
There we go.
Roll it up.
does he happen to be in a shadow of that pillar?
No, not quite.
Just do I have one spell slot left, so I'm gonna use it. Why not? And cast Zephyr Strike.
Well, hold on. You already made the attack.
Yeah, Zephyr Strike
Oh.
would have had to have been cast beforehand.
Yeah.
It's not like a smite from a
Yes.
paladin.
That's fine.
I mean, just roll. Yeah, just roll the damage. Also, Zephyr Strike would only give you advantage on roll. You already crit.
Well,
It gives me an additional D8.
Oh,
damage.
yeah, it actually does. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Once while the spell is up, he can make an attack that grants advantage, and if it hits, does additional
it's
damage.
if it hits. Okay, got it. Okay, I remember now. Okay.
That's 20 points of piercing.
Okay, he is still up, but you caught him you caught him essentially right in the clavicle. It is piercing through him right now. It broke bone. It shattered bone to get there. I'm just gonna tell you, he's got
Wait a
1 point of
minute.
hit. He's got 1 HP left.
I lied. Because I got a crit on that, and I have the Piercer's Feat. When you score a critical hit that deals piercing damage, you can
get an
roll
additional-
one additional damage.
Yep.
Roll a super crit.
So that is 24 now.
How do you want to do it?
Hey!
I just start loosing arrows, like at least 30 of them, and as I'm shooting at you, these fucking professors, you.
Okay.
Machine Gun Bunny.
I'm going to say
Yes.
that I'm going to say that you get off 2 because hold on, we get Machine Gun Bunny. I know we're flavor texting it. What I will say is that you get off 1, and it pierces him through the throat, and he's falling over. And as he's falling over, you knock another, and you get him in the back, and he is sliding like he's put to the wall, and you just keep walking forward, drawing them, getting another one,
just keep shooting at him.
and every 15 feet you move, you get another shot on him. So you get 4, 5. Yeah, 5. You get 5 arrows as you just keep putting him into his back. And he is long dead by the time that 5th arrow hits him. There's just a bloody
I'm gonna
scrape
drop the
on
bow,
mirror.
pull out my sword, and start stabbing him.
I was gonna say he's overdue for a bath.
All right.
I was gonna say, and then I'm just completely red again.
Okay. All right. Here's what I'm going to say, because I'm pretty sure, Larry, this is what you were doing. On your turn, you're going to run back to the wall and push the button, I think.
Assuming I can see the button, yeah.
Yeah, it'll take you an action to get over there, but you can see the button on your next turn will say that you press it, giving Mon a chance to get out. What you guys hear, you hear the door up at the very top unlatch and then open up for you.
Why is it open?
Awesome.
All right. Before we go, does anyone want to do anything?
Oh, I'm searching that body. I'm searching this wizard. Tasty loot. So what do you want me to roll, Chief?
Maybe
I'm making as thorough. I want to be as thorough as possible. This
Give me a
guy's got to have
perception.
something on him.
give me a perception.
Perception. I like perception. Perception is good. That's a 19 on the die. That's even better.
He does definitely have.
That's 25.
That is definitely a ring of protection on his right hand.
Mine.
Mate, I mean, you know.
Well, you do get obliterated in every fight, so
What's everyone's current hit points?
1.
7.
1. Uno. And Terax is at
How
8.
many people are single digits? How
The,
many people are single digits?
the monks are not doing well. We are hurting badly.
Okay.
Josh is at 14. 41.
I
Oh,
think
you're
Milo's
41.
getting
hit.
Yeah. Let's say he got hit like maybe once or twice.
Okay.
He's doing fine.
Okay.
Milo, I think, is down to the single digits.
Everyone, yeah,
I am
and
3.
Terax is at 8.
We have 4 people that are below 10.
So I'm in no way complaining about the Ring of Protection, but I'm just curious: is there anything else? And not even talking about magic items. Like, did he have a bag with important documents, a coin purse with a set of keys, something?
No.
Okay.
You guys get the sense that he came in here for one reason and one reason only.
Gotcha. To fight.
To die, motherfucker.
That's right.
He
What a
says as
hard
he
fought battle.
limps
I really
rest of the party.
did think I was that nat 20 probably saved your life because I was going to hit you on that next turn. I was
think
because
me
of what we
knowing
talked
the
about.
actual-
I'm sorry, what was that, Chase?
I was just saying, I think me knowing the actual raid was more of a hindrance because
Because you were trying to do
I was expecting more to be happening.
Oh my goodness.
It was but
Or anyone have any potions?
I have a single potion left.
And then are we going to be able to do a short rest before our next encounter?
We can
I'm
try.
going to say probably.
Or a long rest.
No, you're not getting a long rest.
Okay.
This is a dungeon.
I will say that I will make it. I think it says like rules is written. You have to go like a certain amount of time between short rests. I think that's bullcrap. I think that if you expend a minute going as hard as battle actually is, going as hard, that short rests are required. So here's what we will say. There is another transit area in between you guys and the final boss next week.
Oh gosh.
Next week is the final boss. There is another transit area. I might add a few goodies in there just so you guys survive the final boss. Some of you. I was like to brief the party or to brief the audience. 2 of the monks said they were okay with dying tonight because I knew tonight was going to be a hardcore encounter. And I was actively going to try and kill Ranshaw since he was one of the 2 monks. And I'm going to let you guess who the other monk was because the third monk isn't here tonight. So so the monk said they were okay with dying tonight. And I was, when he went down with that cone of cold, I was 100% going to try and kill him. That crit, that nat 20 saved your life. Because he was just going to dump
The
down
party
on
was okay with all of the monks dying tonight.
But
Poor
anyway,
Terax.
yeah, it is late.
No, he's not here. He got beat the hell.
Okay,
out of the game.
So that way I can save my...
Save it for
full-
next session. You guys can get it all sorted out next session.
Yeah.
All right. Yes.
Oh yeah, let's wrap up and then we'll talk after.
Okay. Yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed it, please hit that like button and the subscribe button and share with anyone that you think might enjoy it. Go support our players on their individual channels. All the links are in the description. Can't Win 'Em All Gaming, JT Moo, Malcolm Punch, Papa Panda 1. Melvin doesn't have one. Levi doesn't have one. I have Fairly Critical, but all that's in there. Please enjoy it. Thank you guys so much, and we will see you next week for what should be the season finale. Bye, everyone.
Dun, dun, dun.
I'm in danger.
You're not representing the Air Force right now because you're not in
Read a
uniform.
disclaimer in front of every video.
Yeah.
Everything I say in this video does not.
Right, the views expressed in this video do not reflect the views of the United States Air Force.
Habitual
Or
line,
their allies.
listen, habitual line crosser needs to put that in front of all of his videos. He's still active
my
duty Air
gosh.
Force or active duty Army, but anyway, all right, let's get started.